God damn. That man been drinking pickle juice.
Oh man, it's what? Pickle juice.
Like, I don't know, it's choir singer shit, man.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Where's my other shit? What's good, people? It's your boy Mackie OMO. I got my good brother Johnny B, the razor sharp assassin with the clipper. We also got tank top daddy, platinum Shawnee. We got Angelito and Crispin El Hukage, and we are the Paradise Podcast. What the fuck is going on?
Yo.
You tell us what the fuck is going on, Mac. What the fuck is this? Exactly. It's a beautiful question. What do they want to do, guys? What's up?
What's good, guys? What y'all doing?
It's been a week. It's been a week.
It has been a week. Hold on, let me move my camera so I'm in the center.
You should push the intro back just a little bit, because if you curse in the first 7 seconds of a YouTube video, YouTube won't let you monetize it.
Wow.
Fuck YouTube.
Really?
Yes.
Facts.
So you should wait a little bit before you just start like, what the fuck? And then,
In the first, you said in the first 7 seconds?
in the first 7 seconds, you have to like drag it out a little bit.
Shit. Then we got to start having conversation before we come on.
That's how we used to do it, and then
That's how we used to do. I know.
and then you just now wait for like the right time.
Yeah, throw a little backdrop music for like the first 5 seconds.
Backdrop music because niggas is rich.
All
right.
There you go. We got the
Put
the
freaking
Hokage
Dean or some
beatbox
shit.
right here.
Oh yeah, I could put Dean. You know,
Exactly, nigga.
Before you
Just put
flag
Dean.
me, that nigga gonna
Who
flag my
flagging
shit.
you? We go beat Dean up. The fuck?
Dean's gonna hit you with a copyright strike. Yo,
Yes, he's like, yo, bro, that's my shit. He ain't clear that. He ain't clear the sample. You know who else didn't clear the sample? It was a Missy Elliott record, but this is not a music podcast. So
Oh, let's not talk about
Yeah,
that.
I know
Let's not talk
exactly
about
what you're
that.
talking about.
I got
Yo,
mad-
he called-
I'm mad and happy about this.
bro, yeah, this is not the podcast.
That's hilarious.
Let's not talk about
That's
that.
so funny.
It's crazy.
So funny.
He peeped. First of all, he picked the one type of bro. Everybody knows. Dun, 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 dun.
You
We
could
all
barely
know
hear
where
that
that shit is
shit,
coming. Nah, bro.
You could barely
Come
hear
on,
that
son.
shit, bro. I heard. I was
No,
listening to it.
no,
You
no,
barely hear that
Crispin,
shit.
don't do it.
No, don't do that, bro.
Don't
I
do
promise
it.
you.
That's the whole transition at the end
Bro,
of the song.
That's what I'm
That
saying.
That's the whole
itself
transition.
was
Just-
the transition.
That's crazy. It's just that one lick, that one line that they put in there, that one bar, and they just fucked their whole shit up.
That's it,
Bro,
No,
she owns
you fucked up
99%
when
of
you-
that song now.
You fucked up when you didn't clear the sample, bro. You fucked
They
up.
cleared the sample.
You
Facts.
fucked
But
up. The
we
label
just-
fucked up for putting that shit out too.
Everyone,
For sure, everyone
bro.
fucked up. Everybody fucked up. Everybody fucked up. But
Everybody dropped the ball on that.
if you that nice, man, make another track. That's all you got to do. Make another one.
So for the people that don't know, we're talking about Missy Elliott owning a very large percentage.
99%.
Owning the whole
Almost
shit.
the whole darn fucking thing. Of the
99%.
Bad Bunny song that was on
Bad Bunny.
album.
The only reason
Really?
why I'm really mad is
Bad
because
Bunny don't give a fuck. The other niggas is the problem.
the other dude called her a bitch, and I was
Oh no.
Nah, he didn't call her a bitch. No.
Yeah,
You
no,
took it
no,
out
he
of
did.
context, bro. You took it out of context. Trust me. I saw the interview. You took it out of context.
I saw the interview too.
He's a Puerto Rican. He spoke like Puerto Rican speak. He's like, like let's say, when if something happened like that to you, you're gonna be like, this fucking nigga don't took all that shit, but it's cool. She took all that shit and she owns it.
Yeah, but
That's what he said.
Nah, but he said this bitch took all our shit. That's what he said.
No.
Yeah, they needed like he didn't need it like this bitch took
Ella
our
dijo,
shit.
esa cabrona se cogió todo el
Yeah.
dinero. But that's not like he's not calling her a bitch in Puerto Rican. When you say cabrón, it's like this nigga took all the money.
Yeah, cabron is
Yeah.
used very loosely.
That's why I
Yeah.
took it
Very,
out of
very
context.
loosely.
Okay, maybe I
if you
did
saw
take
the
it out of
translation. Yeah, the translation don't fuck you up.
Yeah,
I
facts.
definitely saw the translation. Hold on, let me bring
Exactly.
that shit
See
back.
what I'm saying?
All right. But this is not a music
Let's
podcast.
get out of here.
We
Let's get
gotta
out of
talk about that. Yeah. All right. Boom. So we're gonna do what you watching, what you playing, what you reading. I'm gonna go first. What I'm watching right now.
Nothing.
I actually watched One Piece. I got caught up right before they
Nice.
told me that the shit got hacked. So I got caught up on One Piece. Watched Peak Fiction, Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan definitely creeped into my top 5 animes of all time with this last season. I will say that.
Top five.
Definitely got into the top 5 after this season. The way
I
them
don't even
niggas
know what top
moving,
5 is.
Strong words, my boy.
It's
nah,
good.
bro, definitely.
Yo,
definitely.
let's talk about.
And
Let's talk about
hold
top
on. Not this episode, but maybe another episode. We could table that. We have things to talk about today.
Go ahead.
So what else am I watching? Amphibia, I think it's called. It's the show on Disney XD. It's about a girl who like she basically, what does she do? She got like lost in a frog world or some shit like that. It's just something that I put on to kill the time when I'm playing video games, and it's pretty funny. I cannot lie to you. It's made by the guy who wrote on Gravity Falls
Okay, all
and
right.
Steven Universe. He made this is his show.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not gonna question it. I'm not gonna question
So it's pretty good.
He got a good resume. You just
That's
like, all right, I'm down.
Gravity Falls.
No, that's
and
Gravity
Steven
Falls is
Universe.
That's a good resume. Let me just quickly get through this. I think that's all I'm really watching as far as like anime is concerned. Of course, I'm watching like other shit like Power and Abbott Elementary and Auto American Ocean, but that's not anime, so we're not gonna talk about that. But I'm playing 2K, FIFA 20, 2K22, FIFA 22, and I'm also playing. Me and Angel played a little bit of Sea of Thieves last night, and we was fucking up some skeletons, some Skeletors. And what I'm reading, I'm not reading shit because I don't got time to read. John, you up? What you watching? What you playing? What you reading?
So I'm not reading anything at the moment, and I've only really tried to get a lot of One Piece done. We'll get to One Piece when we get to One Piece, but that's really what I put a lot of my focus on. Were you doing a sound drop just now?
Sound like
Yeah, it was an applause.
It was
super
like
low.
super low.
It's like
I barely heard that. Yeah, it sounded like you dropped like a stack of
Like
cups
it sounded like a
in the
shady
kitchen
applause.
somewhere.
A shady applause. Hold up. Continue talking though.
But yeah, I got through a lot of One Piece, and in the barbershop, because it counts, we ran through almost the entire X-Men animated series on
Which
Disney
one?
Plus, the original one, 97.
Ooh,
X-Men
the
97.
90s.
Those
Yeah.
are the good ones right there.
So we
Gambit
got
is that nigga,
we
just
got
so you know.
almost done with the whole thing. So we spent like a whole Saturday just watching like 3 seasons of X-Men. It was bananas.
Okay. I know.
that's it. And-
Jean Grey had some ass in that show. From what
bro, I don't want to talk about it right now because you know how I am about fiction.
Yeah.
You about to get this man started.
Yeah, you about to get started.
No.
I don't know why your
Which
nigga
we're
so
not gonna
excited
do.
for.
And
understood that
just
like Angel, I also finished Pokemon Legends Arceus.
Hey,
You call all the Pokemon, or you just finished you got to the credits?
They
No, I
got
got
the
to the
credits, bro.
You
They
can't
got the credits.
catch all the Pokemon.
I'm about to run to the
until
credits
you
too. Watch. I'm running to the credits too. Watch.
You run into the credits too. Yeah.
Watch. Next
By
week,
Christmas
next week, I'm
time.
gonna be like, y'all finished. Nah, next week I'm gonna be like, y'all finished.
Oh, okay.
We only waiting for Shawnee now. At this
Oh,
point,
y'all gonna wait, nigga. I'm waiting till that shit drops. Well, if I wait till that shit drops to 20, that shit I'm never gonna play it. So I'm gonna get to it.
Never playing that game.
It's
It's
never
never
gonna
gonna
be
drop.
that price.
It's never gonna drop that.
It's
price.
never
Like,
gonna
I
be
know.
that price.
The
Yeah.
$10.
Bro, just buy the game, bro.
I know.
John, please continue. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
No, that was it. So I just been playing, Legends Arceus, and then yesterday I was trying to get to you guys on Sea of Thieves, and what I ended up doing was just doing the maiden voyage. Did you see
Same.
that option in the thing?
Yeah.
Yes, I did that so I could learn. That shit was stressful. Like,
Oh my god!
Wait,
trying
what-
to like, I could
What are we
not
talking
find
about?
where the cannonballs were, like the barrel of
Sea of
cannonballs.
What
I
is it?
was like, where the fuck is it? I was like running all over the boat. I couldn't figure it out. And then I found that it was right behind me. I felt like a dumbass.
Is it a pirate game?
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
was
it's a
able to
pirate game.
finish that
On a
thing.
PS5? Xbox?
On the Xbox.
It's on
It's
Game
an
Pass.
Xbox exclusive. It's
Oh, it's on Game
see-
Pass? I
see-
could get Game
yeah.
Pass on my tablet.
You can try
Yeah,
it
you
out.
can.
It's available to stream, so you can stream it.
I might
And
do
then you
that.
can play it. You can play it on the computer too.
I could
But
get
Sea of
Game
Thieves
Pass on my
is
computer.
made by Rare. They're the same company that did
Oh.
Banjo Kazooie on the
Mhm.
N64.
I'm gonna watch some gameplay, and before I do all that Game Pass bullshit, I'm gonna watch some gameplay. If I like it, I'll get it.
Gotta do it
Okay.
before you
It
buy
felt interesting, but it just I don't know. It's a game that
tedious, bro.
definitely demands a lot.
Yes.
Mm.
They're like, yeah, don't forget to eat. I was like, eat. I gotta eat.
Wow.
But if we playing online, like if we all playing online, I'll enjoy it more like that. I like playing games like that more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We can play online in that
it
game.
seems like it,
Yeah,
that's
that's the
all it
main point.
is. It's
Yeah,
it's an
so that's
online pirate adventure.
I think the biggest thing about, or the coolest thing about that game though, is that like obviously you have to communicate, because especially when you get the bigger boats, the bigger ships, like one person has to be steering that, the other person has to be up top in the post, like watching what's going on. Other
Yeah.
people really got to be manning the cannons, because it's like,
Oh, so
guess
we
very
really
manual.
pirates out here.
yeah, like it's really
Yeah.
All
it's
right.
very, very manual. It's not like I
Yeah,
can
yeah,
like
One Piece
control the
is
whole ship.
Super uber immersive, and that kind of scares the shit out of me. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
You're
fucking
scaring
shit out of
me. You're scaring me away from it, to be honest.
No. If
Nah, man, it looks
if I
fun.
get this shit,
No,
we're
it's
playing this shit.
definitely fun, but it's super immersive. Like you really have to
Yeah.
play the game. It's not.
No,
it's
yeah.
not like a run around an open world, hack and slash some enemies, and that's
Nah.
it. Like no, you really gotta.
And Ja.
That's it. No, you really gotta fucking. You gotta play
Play
this
the
shit.
fucking
I
game,
swear
yeah.
to God, the beginning they were just like, "Don't forget to eat. You better eat the
Nah,
banana you got in your backpack."
Dead ass. Dead ass.
What?
Dead ass.
Like, yo, this game's gonna make me look for food and eat it. Like, I have to
Look at the type of games
manually
I
go into my inventory and be like, "Eat food."
Nah, dead ass. That shit is aggy. That shit was actually annoying.
But the gameplay itself is fun, and I was playing it on the Series X, and the graphics were amazing.
What's it called? What's this
The
shit
water,
called?
the water is
Beautiful.
crazy.
Sea of Thieves. Yeah, beautiful looking game. Like this has a lot of care being put into it. Yeah,
they
the
took their
world
time
is
making this shit.
the world is immaculate. That is very beautiful, cartoony, but still somehow manages to look realistic. It's weird. Very
Question.
beautiful.
Question about this game, since we're talking about it.
Yeah.
Can
go
we
for
create
it.
our character? Like we could
No.
hit that in
Yeah.
up?
Well, can you for the regular
Yeah.
online stuff?
You pick a pre-made character, and then you can customize.
You
the outfits
customize
and
them
whatnot.
after. All right, cool. That makes sense to me.
Yeah. But it's not a deep character creation. Like
I
you're
wish
not
it
gonna pick his
was.
nose and whatnot. Yeah,
That'll be hard.
I wish
Yeah.
they let you like completely individualize your pirate.
yeah.
Make it a little bit more unique to the player. But that's it. That's it for me. I did that in Sea of Thieves, Pokemon, X-Men, and One Piece.
Shawnee, what you watching? What you playing? What you eating?
I thought you said what you're eating.
Because you always eating on here, bro. But anyway,
No, I had a curry, not curry, jerk shrimp.
This nigga really talking about his food.
Yeah, man, it was good.
Nigga,
man.
Yeah,
if you ask, he will
Yes.
answer you.
no, he definitely will. What you watching? What you playing? What you eating, my boy?
I feel like it's been a slow week for me. So watching, I watched Boruto, One Piece before they got hacked. Platinum Man, I watched this weekend. I watched Titan. That's really it. Playing, I only played Pokemon Go. I haven't even had time to touch my console this week. And reading, I think I'm like 3 weeks behind on Tokyo Revengers, and I forgot to read My Hero this weekend. So those are the two that I plan to read when I get back into it. So that shit was quick.
I know. I saw they're taking like one of the Nier games off of Game Pass soon.
Yeah, Nier Automata.
Fuck!
Yeah.
Yeah, I highly recommend you play that shit and beat it before they take that shit.
Yeah,
I just
Thursday?
downloaded it, and I'm just like, oh, when the hell am I even gonna finish this?
bro, they're about to
fucking
take that
game?
shit off on Thursday. All right,
No, so
Angel.
it's just disappearing.
Ouch.
Angel,
Wait.
what you wait? Are you done, Shawnee?
No, I was gonna just quick comment. I think it might be because the anime got announced, so they're gonna take it off and kind of like
Push it to sell it.
restart pushing to sell it again because they're gonna
makes
regenerate the
sense.
hype.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but
Angel,
that's it.
what you watching? What you playing? What you reading? Oh no, you're not reading nothing because you're a psychology major or a philosophy major.
Yeah, I'm a philosophy major. I'm not reading anything. I am currently watching Power Rangers Dino Fury.
Is that the one on
Nice.
Netflix?
That's the one on Netflix. Yeah.
Netflix
I
got
saw
hella
it like
Power
when I was
Rangers.
looking through shit, and I was like, Netflix Power Rangers. Okay.
Yeah, so like I guess this time it's only on Netflix. So it's not going to
Oh,
be on
that's
Disney XD. It's on Nickelodeon. It's on any other channel. I know Hasbro picked it up. The last season, Beast Morphers, Hasbro had picked it up. But now it's exclusively on Netflix, which I don't mind. Kind of weird that it's exclusively on Netflix, but I don't mind it. And I've been running through it, man. I'm never too old for some Power Rangers.
Fact.
Watching that. I beat Sifu.
Ooh.
Damn.
Congratulations.
You're
Damn.
you're fucking
This
sick.
nigga's a gamer.
This nigga's
bro.
a gamer
Like,
for
for
Yeah,
real.
you dedicated because I
You should
got
have fucking
this.
streamed that shit, motherfucker.
Nah, bro. Honestly, like
The
that
focus.
is obviously one of the hardest games I've played in recent memory.
When did you get the game?
Like 4 days ago. Well, like
Damn.
I mean, it's like
Damn.
5 6 days ago now. Probably got it like on
Oh
Tuesday
my
after
God.
after the podcast, and then beat
Damn.
it like
Damn, you dedicated.
Saturday,
You got it.
Friday, Saturday. I mean, it's only 5 levels, obviously, but you got to replay every level to get your skills and stuff like that, and get your abilities all the way up. So it's very frustrating that way. Apparently, I didn't get the true ending. I don't think I'm gonna get the true ending. Like the true ending, you got to spare everyone, and it's like it's so hard to spare everyone. Like I can't. How do I describe it? To spare everyone, you got to break their block meter twice. But by the time you get to like you're about to break it the second time, their health like goes all the way down to 0, and you kill them. So it's like, how the hell am I supposed to spare you if I'm whooping your ass that bad? So
If you're
Yeah,
that
bro.
trash, how am I supposed to spare you if you're that trash? Bro?
exactly, but apparently you gotta
I'm
like
trying to
parry
let you live.
everything, and this is
Won't let
not
me.
difficult. And honestly, like I am not gonna get the true ending for this game. I
Me
don't
too.
mind. I got the credits. I'll watch on
Just
YouTube.
just
All I
YouTube.
care is about the credits. Who made this shit?
But holy shit, let me tell you that was 100% one of the hardest games I've played, and it was extremely frustrating. But every time I went back to play it, I was actually better, and I felt like I was faster. Like my brain was faster. Like I memorized
Nigga,
the
how
moves and
many
stuff
times
like
you
that.
beat this game? What the fuck?
No, it's not how many times. I beat it one time.
Oh, all right.
But, like, each
I was about
level,
to
you
say
have
this
to
nigga's
beat-
like
You got to beat each level multiple times because you got to like.
Mm.
Obviously, like you get older as you like every time you die, you get older. But obviously, you don't want to start off the last level at age 60. You're not gonna make it. You
No
gotta
way.
like, go back to replay it to try to get it. It's a lot, man. It's a good game. It's a good game. Play it.
Okay.
And that's it,
Got
man.
it.
That is I just beat that. I'm still playing FIFA 22. I missed Attack on Titan, so I can't really talk about that one. No spoilers, please. And that is it for me.
And you played Sea of Thieves. Chris
And I
Payne,
played Sea of Thieves, yeah.
yo.
what you watching? What you playing? What you
Give
reading?
me a second, cause my shit, bro. All right, cool. I'm here. I'm back. What I'm watching. Well, I saw One Piece. I was behind in like an episode or something. I'm reading One Piece. 1043 is fire.com, and I'm on a break for the freaking
So I've
manga
heard.
too. I'm on a break for the manga too. I'm hurt. I'm reading
Word.
My Hero as well. What else am I reading? Black Clover. I'm reading. What else?
One Piece, the only thing you watching?
No. I'm about to go on my Netflix. I have hella shit on my Netflix that I don't know the name to that I'm watching. Okay, so I'm going. The Orbit Children on Netflix. I'm watching that. Call Me Can't Communicate. I'm watching that. That's another anime. That's some
I heard about
slice
that
of life, but some slice of life bullshit. The Way of the House Husband.
Oh,
I'm watching that.
I was watching that.
I need to watch that one. Is it good?
I need to finish it.
It's-
It's interesting.
Like I watched like 2 episodes, like really. So it's like yeah to me right now.
Mm.
Eden Zero. I didn't finish it yet, so I'm watching that, and then Super Crooks on
I heard
Netflix
about
as well.
Super Crooks. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I heard. I started watching that too. I didn't get to finish.
And what I'm playing, I started playing Legends again. So I'm gonna finish that by next week because these niggas just finished and I look ridiculous out here. You know what I'm saying? And I might start Kirby soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got a good
So-
lineup there. All right.
That's it.
So
We also have to play
Mario Kart
because
for sure online. We got to play. Everyone here got Mario Kart, right? Sean, you got Mario Kart?
I definitely will be watching.
Motherfucker,
Look,
bro.
to be fair,
You have a Switch though, right?
I know, yes, I do.
How do you
to
got
be
a
fair-
Switch, bro? They literally give you the game when you buy the
Listen,
Switch.
Well, to be fair, I did get when Smash Ultimate came out. I got that Switch.
Oh, okay.
So with the guys, we always play Smash. But when they switched to Mario Kart, I watched because I'm not trying to get my ass busted by these motherfuckers. I'm good. Like
it's all good. You just tell them they trash anyway.
I need to I'll look into.
I be
it.
talking shit in last place. I don't care. I'll never stop talking shit.
Hell
Facts.
yeah.
That's
when you gotta
facts,
talk
though.
the most shit. What the fuck? That's when you talk the
I'm
most
about to
shit.
get the star right now. Yeah, I be wilding.
So, I have something new that I want to do instead of. Actually, I'm gonna do my little news list thing that I have here. It's nothing really crazy. The only thing that was really, really interesting to me is that Disney Plus is adding ads to services, which is like, what happens when, they're not making that much money, so they need the ad revenue. Gotham Knights has a release date,
Yes.
October 25th of this year,
Yes.
which is great. I can't wait. I'm probably
I'ma
gonna
get that
pre-order
on
that
Friday.
shit. I'm gonna pre-order that shit because
that a
I've been
game?
waiting to play that shit. Yeah, it's for
Yeah.
it's
for
Gotham
all-
Knights. So basically, I think it's for all systems or consoles.
Yeah, I think
it's
it's
like
fine.
yeah, so I can't wait till that comes out. And then lastly, 8 more women have come forward about alleged sexism at PlayStation offices. So I just wanted to
Oh,
highlight
wow.
that as well, because I know we spoke about that a little bit before, but we didn't really go into it. And it's Women's History Month, so we got to respect women. So, but that's about it for my news. So this is something new that I wanted to try. I just want to get what-off answers. Who would you pick, right? This is between two different, they're not different, they're similar. That's why I put them together, but they're two different main characters. So today we're going to do Yusuke versus Ichigo. And I have 7 categories. And I'm going to go to each person and just give me who you would pick in this battle. I don't want an explanation. I don't want a deep dive because I know niggas in here like to chat. I just want who you would pick. And then if niggas have beef afterwards, we could do that after it. But Yusuke versus Ichigo. John. We're gonna start with the first one. Theme song. Yu Yu Hakusho or Bleach theme song.
Wait, for the character.
I gotta say Yu Yu Hakusho.
Shawnee.
For the character's theme
No,
song,
no,
or for the
no.
character's
The theme song of the theme song of the show.
Oh, the theme song of the show.
Facts, because I don't remember Yusuke's theme song off the top of my head.
All right, then if we're talking like just the theme song of the show.
See, this I just want one answer, bro. Just give me one answer.
Yusuke.
All right, yeah. Angel.
This is Ichigo.
Ooh, you're
Same
bugging.
Thing. Bleach.
Ichigo?
Bleach?
Yeah.
Bleach. We're talking about. I mean, if we're talking about. No.
That's
why I just
no. All right, next one. I want to go through this. Quick because this is a bullet round. All right. I pick Yu Yu Hakusho as well. We're gonna do skill. John, Yusuke versus Ichigo. Skill. Who you got?
Like who is more skilled or who has the most skills?
Yes.
Yes to both.
Yes.
That's an interesting question.
All right, we'll come back to you, Shawnee.
Yeah, give me a sec.
I picked Yusuke, by the way. Shawnee.
Of course you do.
Yusuke's ball sack, son. For this one, I'll go Ichigo.
Oh, whoa. Calm down. Angel.
Ichigo.
Ichigo, bruh.
Yeah, John. I actually do have to give it to Ichigo for this one.
Strength.
Strength.
Ichigo. This is not
Hold on. Angel, wait till your turn. John. Strength.
Angel.
Strength, I would say Ichigo.
Shawnee.
Ichigo.
Angel.
He said it already. Ichigo, bruh.
I pick Ichigo as well.
All right, so that's a sweep right there.
Personality. Who would you like to hang out with more?
Ichigo,
John.
for sure.
Yusuke.
For sure.
Yusuke.
Shawnee. Angel.
Yusuke.
I'm going Ichigo with that shit too. I'm going Ichigo.
I'm picking Yusuke. All right. Who do you fear more? John.
Yusuke.
Shawnee.
Yusuke.
Angel.
Ichigo.
Really? Okay.
I'm keeping my same stance. Ichigo, right?
Okay. Accolades, John.
Well, what does that mean?
Like who has done more?
Who's done more
in their show? In
their relative show? Who has achieved more? Ichigo or Yusuke? I'll come back to you, Shawnee.
Ichigo.
Angel. Crispin.
Ichigo, bro.
John.
Yeah, I think when you boil it down, it is Ichigo.
It's Yusuke. but that's fine.
Nobody like your boys, and
Bro, never mind. We're not gonna argue right now.
Demon King.
So plot armor.
oh, Ichigo for sure.
Like
John, wait till I'm gonna call your name.
My fault.
Call your name and then you can speak. John.
Like who has the most plot armor?
Correct.
Ichigo.
For sure.
Shawnee.
Yeah.
Angel.
Ichigo. 100%.
Ichigo for sure. Why you think this nigga's the
Ichigo
strongest
too.
one out of the two? That nigga has the plot armor.
Okay, that was it. That's all I want to do.
That's all.
We're gonna do that every episode. I'm gonna pick 2 anime main characters, and we're gonna put them head to head. And those may not be always the topics or
The
but
questions, yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna do that every episode. Next time, hopefully,
give
we
me a
can
question.
But we can't agree that
Let me-
Ichigo crushed Yusuke just now by a landslide. Crushed.
Let
that's because majority of the people in here like Bleach over Yu Yu Hakusho.
No, let me say
Well,
something.
no, hold on.
Wait, let me say
Go ahead,
something
go ahead.
before, because this one was the first one. I think in the second one, tell us in the group chat so we could at least go watch. Some
No.
shit.
I
Like that,
need-
we know.
No.
It's
I need
'cause
it. I need the real time.
I don't
Like I
even
need the real
remember
time.
Yu Yu Hakusho
Web
like that,
again,
so
you
it's not
feel
even
me?
Fair. It's not a fair fight when I don't
Oh.
remember the show like that.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
I feel
No,
you. All
your
right.
man is losing, so I don't really give a fuck. I'm just telling you. If you want a fair discussion,
I got
or
you.
pick,
I got
let
you,
me
Crispin.
know.
I got you, Crispin.
Don't tell me the category. Just tell me the character.
The 2 people. Okay,
Yeah.
I got you for sure.
Like that.
I just wanted to do it this time. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep that coming. But now we're going to go on to the 2 topics we're talking about today, and I think we should talk about the state of play first,
Yeah,
since
I agree.
we're gonna talk about Toei, and then that can lead into the John's One Piece story after that. So, state of play. Who wants to take the lead on this? Because I watched it. Y'all niggas bullied me into watching this shit, and I was highly disappointed.
I watched it too. Don't feel bad. I went and I watched it too.
Bro, I watched that bullshit.
I have a question for everybody that
Go ahead.
watched it. Can somebody please tell me what the fuck is Exo Primal?
Yo,
Angel, come on, yo, let's go. You
Really?
had all the
Somebody
energy.
Come on,
tell
PlayStation,
me
man.
From what Angel was telling me, that shit is Monster Hunters.
so
Oh, let me bring up some
It
gameplay
was
while you
raining
guys talk.
dinosaurs.
Okay.
That shit look trash. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
So
put
hold
us on
on.
gameplay
What's
about the
happening?
games you're going to talk about. Put the
So-
gameplay about the games you're about to talk about.
all right,
So
wait,
just-
so,
Can you look up the
No,
trailer
go ahead.
for that
You
on
can
mute
talk.
while Angel's talking about the game?
all right,
Fine.
so PlayStation
No, I
had their
know.
state of play. They did preface it saying that it is going to focus on more Japanese developers. It's going to be a 20-minute presentation. So that's what they went ahead and did. And of course, the biggest things that we see coming from state of play, of course, Exo Primal gets announced. Whoa.
Whoa.
Ghostwire
What
Tokyo,
is
I
this?
believe, gets out. Oh, that's Exo Primal right
That's
there.
Exo Primal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ghostwire Tokyo gets a release date of March 25th. We got A Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin demo. Forspoken gets
Look
release
at
date.
this. Hold on. I'm sorry, Angel.
Let's not go too far ahead because
Because we want to talk about
Oh, I was
this
running it
bullshit.
down.
That's why
I'm just
he's,
running it down real quick. Let me just run it down. Gundam Evolution, free to play, first person shooter. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is getting, I believe it's a remake of a remaster of the PS5 game.
Yes. Yep.
And other
PS4
games.
game.
Oh, Returnal is getting co-op, and then the Diofield Chronicle and Valkyrie Elysium were announced, games by Square Enix. But the biggest thing-
Hold on. You forgot the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade game.
The Cowabunga collection.
The Cowabunga collection, yeah,
Bro,
that's cool too.
If niggas was at Chuck E. Cheese, come on. Now.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
Like,
crazy.
You can't.
You can't. That was the only thing. That was the only thing that interests me. That and the JoJo shit. Everything else was in the toilet,
Yeah,
bro.
a lot of people I was talking. A lot of like old heads. Was like, they got hyped when they saw it.
I mean,
Cabrón.
like, it's not the first time that if we talk about TMNT, it's not the first time that TMNT has been released or remastered. I've gotten plenty of TMNT games over the years, so it's just a good collection. That's cool. But let's talk about Exo Primal and what a roller coaster ride of a trailer that was. Because we start off with dinosaurs everywhere, and it's Capcom. So we're like, okay, dinosaurs, Capcom. Is this Dino Crisis? And then, of course, later on in the trailer, we see that this guy, and they picture this redhead with black clothing, boom, pictured here. So you're like, boom, Dino Crisis. And then later on, I guess they show the kind of portal and the whole exosuits, and it goes full on sci-fi. And we're just hoping that it's not Dino Crisis. And lo and behold, it's not Dino Crisis. It's a new game, Exo Primal. And I have a lot of mixed feelings about it. Like, it looks cool, but it looks cool as a concept. It looks cool on paper, one would say. But is this going to be another version of Monster Hunter to me, or another version of Lost Planet? Capcom has a tendency of like reskinning their games like that. So I don't know. It looks fun.
It looks
don't know.
weird.
It looks weird, yeah.
So let me give you a little context really quick. So the thing about it, nigga, shut up. Anyway, the thing about it is that if anybody's probably not here, but they have a game by Sega called Earth Defense Force, and essentially you're literally playing humanity trying to fight against insects. So you're fighting ants, spiders, and as you go through the missions, you get mad different types of insects and shit. To me, Exo Primal is literally the Capcom version of that, except they have dinosaurs. Because at least with Monster Hunter, it's like a full blown story, 2 or 4 player co-op. It's more fleshed out. I think it's an insult to compare this to Monster Hunter, because Monster Hunter is essentially like completely different in this sense. Go ahead.
No, so I mean, like, this is a third-person shooter, of course. Obviously, we see it. It's co-op. It's big monsters. It's good graphics. It's in a city. Obviously, it's gonna, it's more sci-fi than anything. So, I mean, obviously, it's not directly Monster Hunter. It doesn't have those same whatchamacallit. It doesn't have the same exact mechanics and whatnot. But I can see where obviously Monster Hunter influences, and especially Lost Planet influences, when we look at the exosuits and the third person action in it. So that's why I say that Capcom kind of reskins their games, because at one point Lost Planet to me, especially Lost Planet 2, felt like a futuristic Monster Hunter as well with some of the boss fights. So that's my take on that.
I don't know. Like, the game looks like it wants to be taken serious, but just like when you tell me the forecast is a light shower of velociraptors with a possible chance of Tyrannosaurus Rex, like.
It looks like too ridiculous.
Yeah, it sounds silly. Like when they were doing the dinosaur forecast, like a regular weather forecast, like it was no big deal that dinosaurs were falling out of the fucking sky, and then they're like just oozing out of this ball of energy.
Which is another weird ass thing. Like, how does that even happen? Like, why do they flow like it's water coming out of this goddamn ball?
It looks weird as hell.
Yeah,
they're just gushing out of this other universe. Just like, here's all of our unwanted.
How many dinosaurs do you have in that universe that they're coming from? Like, look, damn.
I feel like I'm not that I'm defending this shit, just playing devil's advocate here.
No, you.
We talk about.
Why do you want to play? No. Why do you want to be the devil?
No,
why do you want to be the devil?
Because we can't say that this shit is a wonky concept, and all the animes we watch and all the different games we play have wonky ass concepts. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
can I rebut what you just said?
No,
watching it. I'm about to rebut what you just said. You said you can't say it's a wacky ass concept when all the anime and all the games we play have wonky ass concepts. That's what you said, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I mean, as far as games, I don't play games like this, so I'm gonna shit on this one.
Well, let me ask you.
As far as
Saints Row?
No.
Have you played Saints Row? Have you played Dead Rising?
What?
Juice doesn't play anything that's not 2K or FIFA.
Okay, that is not true. That is not.
I'll rest my case off of that.
That's not true. That's not true.
That is true.
I was playing Red Dead Redemption. I played GTA. I've played Gran Turismo 1, 2, 3, and 4. I just don't have a PlayStation, so I don't play it. I played other games. I play mostly Xbox, and those are the only 2 games that I'll comfortably play because I've played those ones over the years.
Mm-hmm. What game?
Wait, pause. Are you talking about the games, or you're talking about PlayStation right now? Because the argument there was a little PlayStation.
I'm talking about the games that I play.
So, yeah, I mean,
do I play mostly sporting games? Of course, because I enjoy sports, and that's why I'm comfortable at. If I see a game that looks decent, I will give it a try. Like, I didn't think I would like Red Dead Redemption that much, and I enjoyed the hell out of the game up until I got to a point where I couldn't beat, so I had to put it down. I've played Dragon Ball Z. I've played Kakarot. I'm the one that told John to get Kakarot. So for him to say I be playing Pokemon, I be playing Mario Kart, for him to say that I only play 2K and FIFA is just that's mad disrespectful. I'm not taking this lightly.
I feel
Yes.
that. Yeah, I
Wait,
feel like you
going-
might have
keep
said
going,
that you're.
Beehive.
Going
play
back to
shit.
this game with the raining dinosaurs, the raining dinosaur storm.
Yes,
You know what I'm
the
saying?
raining of the
That
dinosaurs.
that game, I understand we watch anime with wonky ass concept, but if this game would have opened up a portal, right, woo, and then the dinosaur just came out walking on some real shit, I'm like, all right, I'm for it. But when you have 20,000 dinosaurs just raining down like it's just water,
That shit looks crazy, bro.
these
That
niggas
shit is not even coming from a cloud. They're coming from like some weird ass portal
listen
from
to me,
out of
listen
nowhere.
to me. The dinosaurs are coming down like this. Bang, hitting the floor and just getting right back up. Nigga, nah, you dead. Like, you have to be dead. Your neck had to
Come
be
on,
breaking.
son.
some
You
shit.
gotta
Like, stop
apply
with the
logic
bullshit.
here. Come on.
You can't apply logic to
You
something
can't
that's
apply
purely
logic.
illogical.
No.
If
But
if,
no,
if
I'm
a
not.
regular portal opened up and just one or two dinosaurs, that's okay to me. I can accept that.
No.
But
I'm
but
not.
a ball
Look,
portal,
the
floating-
that I'm not saying that is logical. The fact that they're dropping and they're just getting right back up to kill you, and like that fall didn't do nothing to them. That's bullshit.
I
Come
think
on.
that
Well, we don't know if it didn't do anything to them because again, we can't tell what a dinosaur actually feels. So they may already be injured by the time they hit the ground. We don't know. I'm just saying.
That is
Like,
so.
I don't know, man. I think the game to me doesn't look bad. Obviously, that's just a wild concept, and just the tease of Dino Crisis being in the mix of all that kind of turns you off. As well as I wouldn't take away from the effect or the ripple effect that Anthem had on people. And I know different developer, different publisher, but
Is
this
Anthem
game
vibes.
obviously has some Anthem vibes because of that whole exosuit thing. So
And it could
Will this-
it could be dead in the water just like Anthem.
it could be dead in the water just like Anthem. It could be dead just because it teased Dino Crisis and we didn't get Dino Crisis, so people might just shun this game just because.
because
So
of
I
that?
think,
Yeah,
just
the-
because of that. So although the
community
graphics look
sucks that
great,
hard.
the gameplay looks pretty cool right now. They got to do a lot of selling for people to buy Exoprimal, to buy into this franchise, to buy into this IP that they're trying to make.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think it'll be successful. I think it'll be another one of those games that drops, nobody fucking plays it, and then they have to stop supporting it.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah, it
I
could be.
think
Could easily.
I
be.
I can end up.
It felt
can
like,
see
that,
it
to be honest.
I can
Do-
see
do-
it being, going to game. I see it being. I don't think it's something I'm going to pay $60 for, and I don't think it should be $60.
So he's gonna go to Project Sporticus, you think?
No, I think it's going to be 20. I think it'll drop down
Is-
to a
is
$20
this-
game.
Mhm.
Is this a PlayStation exclusive title?
No, it's
or is
it's
this
all consoles.
multi-plat? It's
Multi-platform.
multi-platform.
That's what I was
This
trying to
should be
say
nope.
earlier. Is that a lot of the games that were announced in State of Play are like they're multi-platform, which is that Sony probably got the rights to show it first. But this is
Yeah.
for Xbox, PC, and PlayStation. I can see it end up being like a $20 game that you'll probably invest in if you got 4 friends that are down to try it out, or it'll be something that'll probably come out like any other Capcom game aside from Street Fighter, drop down fairly quickly.
Oh, so it has
It's
multiplayer. Online
online co-op. That's where I think the selling point is going to be.
Yeah.
It's going to be
Okay.
an online co-op. If it goes on Game Pass, download Exoprimal. Let's just try it out.
Let's
Because
just-
it's free. And you would end up just
Yeah.
having fun with 4 of you dudes just killing fucking dinosaurs for the shit. Like, if you think about the concept of just
The
mindless
concept
playing,
is fun as hell. On
You're gonna
paper,
get
it's
that.
fun as fuck.
Just
I just hope that the
mindlessly
mechanic-
shooting dinosaurs.
I hope that the
Yeah.
mechanics hold
We
up
do
to
that
it,
to
but
zombies.
honestly,
Dinosaur
like,
rain.
it's not like
It's
I'll log onto the game and not have fun. Like I'm
Like
gonna
World
have fun
War
blowing
Z
up
Dinosaur
fucking
Edition.
dinosaurs.
Shit does not that was the first thing that they showed, and as soon as they showed that shit, I immediately texted. It's like y'all niggas made me watch this
Hey,
bullshit.
look, man. If
Nah.
Bro,
I
why do
think-
you think they showed it first? So you could
I
get
think
upset
I
about
think
that
I think that the very next
you-
one that they talked about, Ghostwire Tokyo,
Yeah,
I think that one looks wild. Like
Yeah.
did
Put
you
that
guys
on. Put that on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While I look for that, I just want to ask, they obviously test these games before they send them out, right? They probably send them to like different game creators.
what they would
No.
what they would do is
Not
like,
all the
they would
time,
do
no.
a beta.
You don't think
beta
that they,
test.
They would do a beta test
That's
and
my-
they would just invite
what
you
I
to
mean.
play the beta.
that's what I mean. So you think that after the beta, niggas was like, yeah, I'm rocking with this. That's sick.
for what? For Exoprimal?
Yeah.
I honestly
They probably
feel like
had fun. That's like what
If
the guys
that's-
are saying.
if
They
it's fun,
probably had
that's the
fun,
thing.
and they were like,
If-
"Oh, if it's fun, fuck it."
That's but nowadays that's what it's about, bro. Like you can literally go on YouTube and watch people play dumbass games that have like with the goat simulator. How the fuck did that shit become so damn popular? It was a game about you as a fucking goat fucking up the
Facts.
town, and that shit blew the fuck up off
Or,
of
or
dudes
the
streaming
the
it.
game of the little pigeons that we walking. What's it called?
Untitled Goose Game.
No.
What the fuck?
There's a
You never
game
played
that
Untitled Goose Game?
they're
I
doing.
beat that. Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
racing. It's a race, and you're knocking niggas down or whatever. It's some bullshit ass
Oh,
game.
Fall Guys. Is
Fall
that
shit.
shit?
Guys.
Fall Guys.
Yeah, Fall
Yeah,
Guys
That
is fun
shit
as
is
hell, too.
ridiculous, but that shit look fun as hell.
It's one of
Yo,
those things where it's like with Exoprimal, like because the graphics are so well, that's when I think John said like it's you take yourself too seriously for a game that could be a little bit simpler, it could be a little washed down.
It could look a little bit more cartoony to reflect the nature of the
I think-
whole like
yeah.
impeding dinosaur invasion. You know what I'm saying?
That would have
Because
been.
they're
That
making
would
it-
have definitely
they're,
been a better.
they're making it hyper realistic, right? Like the graphics look like top notch. They're trying to get the sci-fi and the technology looking
Yeah.
right and everything like that.
It's-
And it just looks like it wants to be taken more seriously than I think
Mhm.
everyone's gonna take it.
It's
Facts.
because of the RE engine, how a lot of Capcom games are now running on that. Because essentially, you look at Capcom. If you follow Capcom heavy, you know that this is not their first time making a goofy ass concept game. Like Dead Rising, literally was you being stuck in a mall
Goofy.
with fucking zombies, and you have to grab all these random shit to kill them with. So you could kill a nigga with
With a mannequin arm.
mannequin
Yeah.
arm and shit, or makeshift chainsaw, spear and shit. It was just mad random goofy shit.
Yeah.
It's Capcom stick. Like, I'm not saying that I feel like this is going to be a game that I'm not going to pay the 60 and I'll wait for it to go to Game Pass because it's probably going to go real quick to be on Game Pass.
Facts.
Download it with some of my friends and just have some mindless fucking fun. But no, I honestly think that this shit was supposed to be the new Dino Crisis, which for people who don't know, Dino Crisis was Resident Evil with dinosaurs.
Yeah.
That first one was like that, the scary horror aspects. Think about Jurassic Park in a sense. And then the second one became it strayed away from the horror concept and was like, how fast can you kill the dinosaurs? And made it into an arcade game. So that's
Yeah.
why people were like, yo, are we getting a Dino Crisis with all the Resident Evil remakes that we're getting? But yeah, I think Exoprime was just free to play. Make it free to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, make that shit free to throw in the trash.
Oh, no.
So you mentioned what game did you mention? John? You mentioned
Ghostwire
Ghostwire.
Tokyo.
Yeah, Ghostwire Tokyo has been looking pretty cool.
Now,
Like,
Angel, is Ghostwire a PlayStation exclusive, or is this also multi-platform?
I think this was timed exclusive.
I think
actually
it's
don't
timed.
know.
Yeah, I think
this
it's
is
time
timed
exclusive.
It's a timed exclusive. Okay.
Yeah.
Give us
This-
what's this game about? Give us a little. Yeah, I mean,
Oh, I don't know, man.
It
What is it
honestly
for?
Just-
the best way
just
to explain it is a horror.
didn't they have a game before this?
No.
No.
Did they? No.
This is the first one?
Yeah, this is the
one.
first time game. Yeah.
The best way to
Oh.
explain it is that the niggas is
Has
trying-
this game already? I'm sorry to cut you off, Shawnee.
Mhm.
I know you're trying to explain. I'm sorry. I see your face.
Nigga, you want to
This,
know or not?
No, I do, but I just want to has this game already dropped yet or no?
No,
No.
that's what it's still coming out. They've been talking about it for a while back when the PS5 first got
'Cause
announced.
I see. I just asked because I saw people have gameplay for it already. Like,
So I think there's a different Ghostwire game, like because I've seen that Demon Mask character in the past. So there might have been another game, but this is like a new game. This is like the first
Yeah,
time
this is a
they're
new
showing
franchise, yeah.
this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they've released it or they teased it, of course, a couple like when the PS5 first dropped, like Johnny mentioned, of course. And they've been every couple state of plays, they actually do release more trailers and stuff like for it. I think this is the most we've gotten in this state of play. Like this, we got actual story play.
I just like this one just because I definitely like the supernatural anime stuff. Like supernatural stuff that's not anime usually bores the shit out of me, but the anime style for supernatural things are usually pretty interesting. You know, like Yu Yu Hakusho and Bleach and Death Note and stuff like that. Things that are supernatural in nature. So this one has like that supernatural stuff to it, with everything being demons and ghosts and spirit energy and things like that. This guy's doing fucking Naruto shit with his fingers in the trailer.
no, that should look kind of dope. I can't lie.
It looks really interesting. I think the graphics look really enticing. Like it
Yeah.
looks like it's gonna scare the shit out of me if I play it in the dark. which you have to, you know, because
I'm gonna tell you the only thing I don't like about that game. I'm gonna tell you the one thing I don't like about that game. I hate
What's
first
that?
person. I hate first.
You don't like
games.
first person games?
Oof.
I feel you,
Mm.
but you might not like.
I seen gameplay.
Sea of Thieves.
I seen gameplay of the game we were talking about at the beginning, and I was like,
Yeah, it's first person.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's first person.
It's also free on Game Pass, bro. That's okay.
yeah, but I don't have Game Pass right now, so it won't be free for
he
me.
would be subscribing just
See
to
what
bro,
I'm
it's
saying?
$14.
it would be
$15.
like him playing it.
It's alright. It's alright though.
$15.
I think
I
though
offer you.
the biggest for me at least the biggest thing about that state of play though is Forspoken release date. Finally got one. I'm super excited for Forspoken.
I saw that. That one gives me, what did I say it was? That one gives me like a mixture of Devil May Cry and like Horizon together, like just like the aesthetic of it.
Hold on, B. Do you guys still want to know what the game's about, or are we just moving on?
Oh, I thought we
Yeah.
were moving on.
Go back to
okay,
Ghostwire.
okay.
My bad. Go back to Ghostwire
Okay,
real quick.
Sorry,
You see
Shawnee,
what
yes.
happens,
Tell us-
Mac, when you do that?
Yeah.
Explain, Shawnee.
bad.
Explain, Shawnee.
my bad.
Long story short, but essentially the story is dude is just like main character in Tokyo, and some random dude is trying to basically combine the real world into the underworld. So he's trying to merge death and life into
That's
one
crazy.
big thing. And dude is essentially trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. And he essentially is working with I guess you can call him a specter of some sorts. And that's why the dude was like, yo, if you want my help to save your sister, take it. That's why he's doing the Doctor Strange, Naruto movements and things of that nature. So essentially, he's trying to save Tokyo from all this craziness. I think of it to be like, if you ever play Mirror's Edge, take Mirror's Edge, take your Naruto hand signs, put some Doctor Strange in, and this is what you get.
It looks
Okay.
very interesting. It looks unique to me. I haven't seen something that looks like this exactly.
Mhm.
I could just tell like a lot of the influences there, but it looks pretty interesting.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
pretty
if
good.
you played Bioshock, that's
Yeah,
another reason.
it gives BioShock too.
It's made by the same company, Bethesda. That's why.
Okay.
So if you
Yes, that makes
if you
sense.
played Bioshock and you like Bioshock, you're probably gonna be in for a treat.
this is a Ghostwire is a Bethesda game.
Yes.
Oops, I'm sorry, guys.
Yep.
Yeah,
You're good. You're
so
good.
that's more than likely going straight to Game Pass.
Facts.
Well,
It's already on Game Pass now. Go check.
So no,
It's
no, no,
already
no,
there.
no, no. That's why. Okay. Ghost before the Bethesda
Oh,
acquisition
before the
happened.
buyout, yeah.
This was one of the games like Starfield or
like Star yeah, I think it's Starfield.
Yeah, basically before the acquisition occurred, this was one of the last exclusives they made
Before the what?
before the acquisition.
That's not what you said. But okay.
I know it's not what I said. Shut the fuck up.
I didn't want to say anything.
I
stayed quiet, but-
Nah,
yeah,
it's
this
cool,
was one of
bro.
those games that was confirmed to be the exclusive before they got acquired.
Hey, not accused.
Yeah, so that's why it's basically such. So I would assume that it's gonna stay exclusive for now, and maybe later transition.
Your drops
over.
are super low, bro.
Yeah, the drops you can't hear them.
I don't know what's going on. I apologize, guys.
But back to Forspoken, I'm here for it.
Let's go.
Forspoken, stoked, gassed. Love
Maggie, she's black,
Mhm.
dog.
No, she's not.
She blazing.
Yo.
I ain't even see what Shorty looked like. To be honest with you.
I'm here for the. I'm here.
Wait,
for
is she
the-
really black?
Yeah.
Really
Don't
black,
lie to
bro.
me.
Yeah, she black.
Is she? Let me. Huh?
She Puerto Rican, boy. She Miles' cousin, bro.
She Afro La?
She could be.
She
Afro-
Afro La.
She Miles' cousin.
Listen, don't just because she light skinned
Kill it.
doesn't mean that you could just take her black card from her. That's not cool.
I never. I gave the Afro. That's the black.
She-
What are you
No,
talking
you
about?
was like, oh, is she Afro Latina?
Oh, she's from New
Yeah,
York.
bro, she's still. That's still black.
That's what I'm
It-
trying to
it's-
tell
it's-
you.
it's
Afro
still black.
Latinas are black.
But when you say it like that, you're like they're less than black.
She,
Nah. I didn't mean it like that. I do apologize if it sounded
yo,
like that.
John crazy. Yo,
Like that.
she
John
Miles-
trying to call me out all day today.
She Miles Morales' cousin, Kilometro Morales.
She's in. She at the Holland Tunnels. All right, so please, someone tell me what the game is about. What are they? What are they? What are they
Go
for speaking? What are they
I
for speaking?
mean,
What are they
she
for speaking?
she was on Earth and she gets transported to this magical land, and now she has to do magical land shit.
To get back. Basically,
I haven't
straight
played
to
the game
point.
yet, so I don't know what it's about. But once
this-
I do, I'll let you know 100%.
Yeah, but that's pretty much the story. Like, she just gets transported to different worlds. She gets
This
that
nigga
bracelet or
is-
whatever, and she can use the abilities of. I think of it to be like Avatar from the trailers we've seen. Like, she can use all the elements like water, fire. Look,
But it's
she's
like more
using-
magical spell shit. But look at the traversal here. Look at the world. Look
Yeah,
at
but
the
look,
fucking
it's
effects.
all elements though. Look,
That shit is
fire,
all
mixing
dope as
shit.
fuck.
That's just
Richard look
light.
cool.
She moving though.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I think it gives me
That-
Prince of
that
Persia
world
in,
is
in
very
2022
detailed.
vibes.
Is
That
this
world is fire,
is this multi-platform?
No, this is exclusive.
Nah, this is
That's
exclusive. This is
PlayStation exclusive. It looks good.
Facts.
I mean, it looks good. This is something that if I do buy a PlayStation 5, I would want to at least give.
I would
this
I
a
think
try,
you would need
yeah.
to play this on a 5. I don't think you would want to.
Nah,
I-
I don't really want to play any of the new stuff on my PS4. Like, I'll wait until I get a PS5 to play the new stuff. And by
And
then,
that's-
it'll be cheaper.
I didn't see this one.
because I ain't trying
This
to
is-
play PS5 now either.
Well, this trailer that you're watching is the introduction one. The one that the State of Play showed was like the later one with more expansion on the story and whatnot. That's why I said Avatar.
They should have
'cause that
showed me
one-
this. This shit was hard. This shit's hard.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you watch State of Play, this is just a continuation off of
Yeah,
that.
you know, if you open your mind.
There
Abre
we
la
go.
mente.
There
Well,
we
that
go.
one that one looks good. And
That
then-
one's good. That one's good.
And then the only
fucks with
other
that one.
one that I had something of an opinion on was the Gundam Evolution.
Mm.
So I think
Overwatch for Gundams.
I think it
Yeah.
looks interesting. I think they make the Gundams move really fast in the gameplay. Like, I was like,
I was
Gundams
fucking with that
definitely
Gundam
don't move
one,
that
too.
fast.
Well, if you watch the Gundams, they were a lot slow paced, but in actuality, they do move that fast.
I watch Gundam. That's something
I watched
def-
Gundam too.
That's something I definitely do watch.
They-
Oh,
And
my
I
God.
just felt like these Gundam suits were moving like Halo characters. Like,
Yeah.
they are snappy.
Yeah,
for
they have
Gundam
to.
Yeah.
suits.
Well,
But they
I
had
mean,
to for the game. They have
if you
to.
I
think
They
get
had
it.
to because
No, no,
it was made because they made it first person. They have to be able to move snappy like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, no, I get it. And maybe after playing the game, I might enjoy it. But that was just something I took away from the trailer. Was just like,
Yeah.
wow, they move really fast for Gundam suits. Like one of my favorite experiences with a Gundam game was on the PlayStation 2. It was Journey to Jabaro. So like playing that kind of a Gundam game, the Gundams move like a Gundam would. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, you can actually feel this really large machine trying to like make its way through whatever's happening, whether you're using the thrusters to fly through just dead space, or if you're actually in like some mega, like a spaceship and you're running around in the cargo area of that ship or something like that. Like, it just felt like you were really controlling this robot. So I would want to see how this feels when you're actually playing it and how it controls. It looks interesting, but I probably would have appreciated a game like this with a campaign mode. This looks like it's like an online only type of
That's,
Yeah, it's
experience.
free to
that's
play
exactly what
online.
they're going for.
Yeah, free to play. I might just try it just to at least try it, but I would have much rather them put time into putting a campaign together and do the multiplayer. You know what I'm saying? And then give us like a campaign that we can play through, a little bit of a story, make me like the game and the mechanics,
Facts.
and then want to play other people on.
All these games, all those kind of games, I agree with John 100%, man. For at least for me anyway, though, if you want to really get me into a game, especially like a first person kind of game, I need a nice campaign. If there's no campaign, there's no way I'm playing.
See,
Hey,
this
Ron, hold up.
that's my
You got it.
thing. This is not for you. For if you want that, you're not gonna get that here. This game is
I heard
strict-
that. I heard that drop, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that one. Was good. Like, this Gundam game is strictly for like online multiplayer, like an Overwatch. Like, you're not gonna get a storyline. And then you're also going through different generations of Gundams, and to make a campaign, it can
Oh,
get,
online?
Yeah, it's online. This is online multiplayer.
Mm.
That's why
John,
it's just strictly that.
I said I would probably try it because I'm curious to see how it plays. But
Yeah.
how it plays will be.
I mean,
the
have you played
deciding
Overwatch?
factor.
Have
Have
you
you
played
played-
Overwatch here?
Yeah.
Not on my own. Like I picked up Overwatch like at my nephew's house. I was just like, oh, let me see how this controls.
You would go into it playing like
that's
Overwatch.
it. Like
Yeah,
me
bro,
play it?
like,
No, I didn't.
It looks like it's gonna play like Overwatch.
It's gonna play like Overwatch. If you want,
pick your character,
Yeah.
everybody has an ultimate type shit. Like it's good like that.
if you want a story Gundam, I would recommend getting Dynasty Warriors Gundam 1 or 2. Though that one is like you actually play the story of Gundam and whatnot. They go into a little bit more detail. I don't recommend 3 because 3 tried to like make that campaign where like, oh, we're gonna bring everybody. Jump Force. Think Jump Force campaign with Gundam.
But Gundam.
That's what number 3 was for Dynasty Warriors. But if you want like a really good Gundam campaign and story wise and such,
Did you say Jump Force campaign? Is that what you just said to me?
yes, the Jump Force campaign.
Oh my god, that shit was trash.
Exactly.
Anyway,
That's what Dynasty Warriors 3 was. I'm for Gundam. But the part 1 and part 2 is where you get your storyline for that.
Yeah. So those are my only takeaways from that. I did like the Cowabunga collection. There's a new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game that's coming out pretty soon. That's multi-platform, and that new Ninja Turtles beat 'em up game looks crazy. So it has something with Shredder's name in it, like not Shredder's Revenge or something like that. Yeah. So if you want to check the trailer out for that, but that is a definitely a much better game to look forward to than the collection, in my opinion, because it's newer. The collection looks dope anyway. Like if you did play a lot of those Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games, then obviously you would want to go back and play them again. But this one right here, this brand new one, just
I think I did see this.
Just looks awesome.
Why is she in this?
Definitely.
I mean,
because
she's got a combo. Look at her combo. She's earning her spot right now. Look at that.
No, they needed to put.
That's why they started with April. Look at her.
No, but he's in here too. Splinter's in here too, I think.
They should have put the Ninja Turtle girl, the female Ninja Turtle.
That was only in the live action show.
So I would have dropped her in there in this game.
Yeah, I can.
Yo,
this shit reminds
so I
me.
see this shit.
Streets of Rage, of course.
Yeah. Yes. I was gonna say that. I was just.
But that's what a lot of. Well, I mean, this is essentially like that's what a lot of the Turtle games were, like Streets of Rage
beat 'em
ups, exactly.
Yeah.
So, but it's dope because it gives me that Scott Pilgrim.
This shit looks cool,
this.
bro.
So
I like beat 'em ups.
when I saw the Shredder's Revenge, when I saw the Cowabunga collection trailer, it just made me look forward to this game just a little bit more.
Yeah,
which low key is kind of what that collection is supposed to do.
Exactly. Yeah,
it's supposed to make you want more Ninja Turtles, and then you'll more than likely buy the newer one that's coming out also or instead, which is where they're probably going to make a larger profit margin.
Quick thing, John. That's why it's so Streets of Rage-y. Well, I mean, because the beat 'em up.
Yeah.
Dotemu is the same company who did Streets of Rage 4.
So then there you go. That's going to be an awesome beat 'em up.
If you
I definitely want to try that one. I'm thinking about getting it for the Switch just so I could be able to play it a little bit more freely and a little bit more arcadey. Like you split the Joy-Cons up and have somebody else play with you.
Will it be crossplay?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if like you can just join in like games like that. Like I think it's like couch co-op.
Oh, come on. No, they gotta make that online.
It probably has online 100%.
It probably does.
Definitely
it probably does, but I wouldn't know.
It should,
and if I'm
because
playing it on the Switch, it's more than likely not going to be a seamless experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, that's just going to be mid.
So, I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait till the game comes out and see how all the multiplayer stuff with that works and how they let you play with a friend. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it's couch co-op only.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so do we want
and do we want to talk about the JoJo game that came out?
Because we don't need to watch that though.
No,
I wasn't gonna play that game.
I think it's a remaster of a PS3 game. People are super excited about it, but like you got to be like a JoJo fan.
I heard mixed reviews. I heard people are pissed because they thought they were getting a brand new one.
Yeah,
versus just a remaster.
So
there's always.
I'm pretty sure Japanese niggas is mad as fuck. They're getting a fucking
remaster of a game that came out almost over 10 years ago.
Exactly.
I'll go into it really quick. So basically,
I'm sorry, just to say, just to preface,
and you always do it to Shawnee.
I always do this, Shawnee. I just wanted to say, I just wanted to say one thing because they're gonna make that remaster and then sell it for like $70.
Oh,
and
yeah.
he's gonna buy it
No,
The
like
remaster?
dummies.
They're not gonna
I'm
sell
not.
the seven. What? No, they're not.
they're gonna sell.
do
No,
that.
they're gonna. For
They're
a
gonna
fact,
put that shit at regular
It's
price,
$70.
That's
bro.
just gonna be regular price. But here's the
But it's
thing.
not gonna be
price.
70 though.
It'll be
That's
However
regular
much
price.
however much next gen games are. That's
It'll
the
be
price.
The
of
only
game.
thing that's $70 is PlayStation first party exclusives will be $70. Anything else is $60.
That's
Yeah.
still a lot
That's
for a
still a
game
lot
that
of
came out
money
over
for a
10
remaster.
years ago, bro. That
Yeah,
game came
man,
out 10
and they're
years
still
ago.
charging for
Crazy.
GTA 5, bro. Like,
Well, GTA 5 is not a remaster, and you
And
guys
it's
keep
not
paying
seven,
them.
and it's not $60, bro. You can get
they're
it for
still
20.
charging for Elder Scrolls. Like, come on.
Go.
They don't make it right.
Skyrim.
Yeah, out here like
Don't
Corporate
make it right.
Greed is new. Like, it's not new.
It's
Don't make it right.
obviously.
We still have to
But-
highlight it, my nigga.
But the thing is, with
We
this
broke.
game, it's
What the
not 100% a remaster. It's actually it's actually like a
Did they add a
remaster
whole bunch of
plus
new
two.
JoJo's?
They've added a bunch of new mechanics into the game, so now there's like dash, cancel, dashing, and different things that make the fighting experience different. And they're bringing in an additional 10 new characters into the game that was not available with the previous one.
Yeah, because they have new JoJo's, right?
Yeah, well, I mean,
Original JoJo's.
the game. So here's the thing: the game when it came out 10 years ago was already ahead of its time. It already covered all of the JoJo's, including the 3 different storylines. So
Oh, wow.
this game is now giving you 10 new characters, different fighting elements, and whatnot. The backlash is that CyberConnect. I think we talked about it a few pods ago. CyberConnect was teasing they were going to announce a new game that was coming out. A
Mhm.
lot of people were hyped because you got a Black Clover game would have been dope, a Jujutsu Kaisen game would have been dope, and
Ooh,
you got Demon
sure.
Slayer and these things. Now we find out we're getting a remaster plus 2 of a game that came out 10 years ago. It was like, damn, bro, like we kind of
And
were
this is
looking
the game
forward
that
to
they
it.
were saying that was going to be the Rams game coming out. Come on, now.
Yep. That's
Don't
what
be-
I'm putting 2 and 2 together on. And I'm upset about that because I'm like, CyberConnect does so well with these games. And
Lazy.
it was
Would have
just
give us
bad.
a Black Clover game that would have been hard.
That's what I'm saying. I
If
would
it
have
was
loved
like
it.
if it was like that Demon Slayer game, no, it wouldn't have been.
Nah.
That shit was
And the-
garbaggio.
That was cash grab, bro. Cash grab.
Mm.
But no. I
Oh, I'm watching Demon Slayer too. That's crazy. I forgot to mention that. Sorry.
think-
So are we
This
going
nigga-
to transition into
I
Toei?
think that's
Or
yeah. I
are
think
we
that's,
right
I
off
think
Dojo?
that's it for. I don't think what other games came out. I know they said there's another State of Play coming out on Thursday.
Hogwarts
Oh,
Legacy.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited because I want to play that one, and it's what do you call it? It's going to be on Xbox too, so I'm very excited. I know people were kind of pissed that most of the games, of course, they said that it was going to be Japanese developers, but people were pissed that they didn't get because I know the anniversary of Final Fantasy is coming soon.
Yeah.
And people were like pissed that that wasn't one of the games that were that was
Which one?
talked about in the State of Play.
16.
I don't remember.
Yeah. All right, 16.
Well, I feel like to advocate again, I feel like I would rather them give me a State of Play specifically focused on that Final Fantasy game, especially the anniversary and what it's done for the PlayStation.
Facts, because Final Fantasy
it's-
16 is not a light. It's not going to be a light one. Like,
It's
I think
still
Final
early in
Fantasy
the year.
16 is going to be like their fucking creme de la creme Final Fantasy,
Yeah.
especially because they're going back in time. It's not going to be no futuristic sci-fi magical shit no
That
more.
15 tried to
They're
do.
really doing because it's that futuristic shit has been happening since 7, where it's like 7 is kind of futuristic with technology and whatnot. 13 was like that as well. Fuck all that. 15 was like that too. Fuck all that. You're going
Yeah.
back to the medieval shit, which is 16. I'm
Boo.
stupid excited for it.
Boo. Medieval. Boo.
Love that.
Okay.
Hey, you
It
want
gave
to
me-
drive
it
a
gave me
car?
GOT
15, be my
vibes.
guess.
I have 15, and I have
I still
driven
gotta
the
play
car.
I hate 15, bro. Not that I hate
So-
15, but 15 was kind of like,
Okay. So let's slide right into what do you call it? Toei getting hacked. So who has the report up? Because I don't have it up. Or who wants
So-
Yeah,
to?
Shawnee, can you explain it real quick to us?
Basically, to make a long story short, Toei got hacked so bad that One Piece is delayed indefinitely, and that's just what we know currently. There's also side effects that can come for that because Toei is basically behind Dragon Ball, Sailor Moon, One Piece, and more. we have the Dragon Ball movie that was supposed to come out in April. So now we don't even know if that's a possibility that is going to get affected by it and whatnot. So it's a big deal because, to my knowledge, One Piece hasn't had a hiatus that was this undetermined since COVID.
Now,
And even
what
before that.
what was the result of the hack? Do we know if the people that hacked Toei got documents? Did they get files? Are they leaking
basically-
episodes? Like what's going on?
They basically tampered with the One Piece files mainly. As far as what they've shown us, the only direct thing that was reported that we know of is that the One Piece files and everything they had saved for it has been tampered with drastically. So it's to the point where they can't even give us episodes. We don't know anymore because Toei's kind of keeping it under wraps and so forth.
I'm gonna give it $100. I'm gonna give it $100, Drew. I think that should happen to them because they be shutting niggas down when they're reviewing One Piece, bro.
I want you to go into that because that's a big thing.
Because there's a couple of YouTubers that their YouTube channels almost been deleted because of that shit. Because Toei is coming at them when they draw. You know how One Piece puts the episode out, they draw the panels again differently, right, with different colors and put them in their videos. So it's not the same copy of Toei shit, and they still copywriting that shit. So I'm pretty sure some hacker was like, "Yo, I'm tired of your bullshit, kid."
So I have a little bit of background information on that.
Digimon. Sorry, Digimon was. I'm sorry, John. Digimon is also another show that was affected, and it was supposed to start on March 20th, but it's now not going to start.
They still got another Digimon coming out?
Yeah, there's still.
I was about to tell you, nobody gives a fuck.
So basically, Toei does this on YouTube to a lot of people, and they copyright strike almost everything because the copyright laws in Japan
they're different.
Specifically are very, very different. Now, what I learned recently is that what Toei's doing when they copyright strike these YouTubers' channels is actually illegal. It's not that it's illegal, but it's against YouTube policy. It's against their actual YouTube copyright policy. So there have been instances where YouTube has asked Toei to provide proof of the copyright infringement,
and they don't.
And Toei will just go around them and just get the video taken down anyway. So they've done it to different YouTubers. If anybody watches Totally Not Mark, he has a whole big deep dive into what happened with him and Toei, because he has One Piece stuff and he redraws a lot of Dragon Ball content, and they took a lot of his content down. But
so I found an article about it. So the hacks have sadly started to become a more regular occurrence. Every few months, it seems like a major company enters the headlines. In 2021 alone, from everything from major gas pipelines to Twitch fell victim to hackers. And because our world is mean, hackers have now decided to come even for the hallowed grounds of anime. On March 6, 2022, Toei Animation Studio was hacked. Worst still, the hack will affect broadcast schedules for 4 shows: One Piece, Dragon Quest, Digimon Ghost Game, and Delicious Party Precure.
So One Piece is our main focus.
One Piece is the only thing that matters.
One Piece. The big deal is that One Piece is delayed indefinitely. That's the scare. That's what we're scared.
Yeah. That's the one. That's the one that obviously means the most.
The most to everybody. I mean, it's something that unfortunately, it's the world that we live in right now, where everything is very technological, and people are becoming more and more resourceful as the years go on. And
motherfuckers want to hack everything except Sally Mae, bro. What the fuck?
Yes.
Yo, let's talk about that. Hold up. And Angelito, come on, man.
Give him the drops.
Come on, man. What? Hold up.
Them shits was signing as fuck.
Let me get you some volume. What the fuck? Them shits was going crazy before.
It's okay. You'll figure it out. Don't worry. We can hear them.
We all hate Sally Mae too. Fuck Sally Mae.
Oh my god. All right, so sorry, I just have a little bit more. They say they don't know who the hacks came from, of course, and they didn't release that they were hacked until the 11th, which was like 5 days later. They've closed their online stores due to the hack, and this has to do with the next episode or last week's episode detailing the history of an important person and their friendship with someone else.
Yep.
I'm not going to say it because I don't want to spoil it for John. But yeah, so One Piece's schedule will be affected starting with the episode on March 20th. So this last week's episode came out, but this week that's coming, like in a couple of days, we won't have an episode for that.
Pretty sure they had like 3 episodes ready, and that nigga took all 3 of them.
And here's the problem though. This is why it's yeah. My bad.
Yeah, you do think?
This is why it's bad. The next episodes that were coming out were supposed to break the internet. Luffy is getting to the final boss, essentially. That's what was supposed to happen.
Facts.
That nigga saw everything.
Don't get that.
Oh, he got that though. He got that shit.
It's rough, man. That's rough because I was looking for it was just getting I was just getting hyped.
We don't know exactly what that person was able to get out of the hack either. So all we know is that his data was tampered with.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ultimately, it's like, what are they gonna do? Drop it online? Like, if you're not gonna just read the manga if you're not impatient enough to find what the spoilers are. So that's not gonna kill them. But I think I think it was kind of deliberate. Like, yo, let's get you now.
Are spoilers that important?
Not really. For anime, no.
I don't give a fuck.
Because
I don't give a
fuck. I like to disagree. Spoilers are definitely important.
It seems like that's what everybody cares about is like, either don't spoil me or spoil everything for me.
Yes, it's either one or the other. So I'm gonna say why spoilers are important. I feel like if I was to get spoiled for the Attack on Titan like this past episode, I don't think I would have put it in my top 5. Like I said, like I mentioned in the beginning of the episode. If I would have found out the shit online, thank God I was able to like just kind of cleanse my TL of all that shit. And I wasn't able to like spoil myself. If I had spoiled myself, I don't think I would have enjoyed it the same way I did when I first saw it. So while maybe for some people, right, spoilers don't mean too much because maybe they're not as heavily invested in the story, or maybe they prefer that, you could just tell me I don't really give a fuck that much or whatever. But I'm just talking from my personal experience. If certain things are getting spoiled, like if I would have found out a certain someone had died in One Piece, I don't think that me watching it for the first time would have been impactful as seeing it. Like if someone had told me a minute ago. That's how I feel.
I'm gonna tell you why it doesn't matter to me. When somebody tell you something, they always put their little sauce to the story every single time. No matter how you look at it, no matter if they just saw it right there, boom, they'll be like, yo, this happened. You go see it. What they told you is not the same thing that happened, no matter how you look at it. It has similarities, yes, but it's not the same thing that happened. So to me, even when I read the manga, I'm like, I can't wait to see this animated. Because it's going to give me another perspective of what's going on. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, you could tell me the spoiler. Cool. When I see it, then is when I'm gonna feel like, damn, that shit really happened. That shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. I don't think somebody telling you this and this and this happened, you're gonna be like, oh my God, why you spoiling me? Like if you get like that, you already messed up the story yourself. You messed up your own story because you already like, oh fuck this shit. This shit whack. You know? That's just how I look at it.
I don't know if I agree with that, but I mean that's your opinion. I feel like I'm gonna stand on the impact is not going to be the same for some people. Again, you've already spoiled yourself by reading the manga. So at this point, it's like I'm sure if someone had told you the shit that you're reading in the manga before you saw it,
I saw the spoilers before I read the manga, and it felt even better when I read the manga. I see when they say the spoilers are, I go get them shits. I'm like, where? Bop.
Yeah, and essentially that's what he's like. It is based on opinion. I think for this specifically, if dude basically went, say for example, dude went and hacked them and got the episodes, and he drops the episodes, it's not like you're being forced to watch that episode. That's a choice at that point, whether you want to see and go ahead and be spoiled by it. Because I also feel like Crispin said, the manga is there. If you don't care about the spoiler, then you have to do your due diligence to avoid them spoilers. But if it doesn't bother you, then you can just go read the manga, and then you can get the story ahead of the anime, and then you can still be excited when you watched it. Like, I think for us, it's not really, well, for me personally, I don't think it's gonna kill me. If he dropped the episode, I'm probably not gonna watch it because I could just easily go and read the manga right now and just find out what the hell is going on.
I'm gonna say something. Angelito, where you at in One Piece, Angelito?
Episode 7.
You did. Oh, this nigga didn't watch
He's
nothing
like,
else.
actually,
This nigga didn't watch anything else. All right. So he's probably not gonna care. So John, let's say the Usopp and Luffy fight, right?
Mhm.
I read that in the manga, and I was like, "Oh, this shit hard." When I seen that shit in the anime, I was just like, "Oh shit!" These niggas was going at it because it's different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're able
It's
to put a
different.
little bit more into
Exactly.
the
So,
scene
so
itself.
me
yeah,
seeing a
than just
spoiler, like
couple
anime
panels.
spoiler, I'm not gonna get no anime spoiler. It's not happening from the anime. When I get manga spoilers, I don't care because when I'm really gonna get excited is when I see that shit animated.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so if the spoiler comes out, I want to know. Woof, let me see what's going on.
But I think there's a lot of people out there that feel similarly to you, and that's the reason why there are so many people that work super hard to get the leaks.
I don't
out to
spoil
the
people
public.
though. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah,
No.
that's
Not
that's fucked
that
up.
you're
That's fucked up.
one of those people doing that, but there are people out there
That do that. Yeah.
they want to get that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you have something exclusive,
They
you're
wanna.
gonna
I
want
know what you're saying.
something
for sure.
for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, yo, I got the leak for X, Y, and Z. You know, like, and you sell it to one website, and then now everybody's just copy paste after that one website got it. But somebody had to pay to get that leak in the first place, and that's usually what happens behind closed doors. Either that, or you just have somebody that did all that work for free, and they just dumped everything that they found on Reddit.
Yeah, and that
Yeah.
comes to, like, content and trying to be the one that's on top of it first and dropping that information for everybody, because it's like, yo, like it's like a story, like if I get that story first, I can sell it. Like I can say, yo, I'm the one who got that story, I'm the one that's valid now, so if you want your leaks, you come to me
Yeah.
to get it. I think for the hacking specifically, I'm leaning more towards I don't think it was more done of us for a case to drop spoilers. I think it was done in retaliation to the dirty-ish that Toei has been doing to the content creators.
Yeah.
Because I feel like with any other studio, yeah, they get hacked, but it's not like it's this bad specifically. Like we got Attack on Titan. They've been talking about how Mappa has had the unfair work conditions for the animators there. Yet they've never really been hacked to this level, the way that Toei was and such. I think Toei specifically was targeted because of the way they were doing the content creators dirty.
And I think the content creators, at least here in the West, they're helping them out. To be honest,
Yeah, you're promoting the product.
they're promoting hardcore, bro.
But
Like,
they don't
hardcore.
see it that way.
Of course they
because
don't.
their copyright law is that if it's mine, it's mine. I don't care if you're just talking about it. You don't get to.
Yeah.
You don't get to make
I mean-
money off of my shit. That's just how it is.
I mean, it's the same thing with, like, not to bring this back to music, but it's the same thing with music, right? Wouldn't it make sense for, like, all of these big record companies to allow people to play their music on an Instagram Live?
Mm-hmm.
It would obviously make someone like, oh, what song is that? What song is that? I want to know that song. I want to
and
get
then
that song,
stream
right?
it, and then
Stream it, and then that will eventually get stream revenue, of course. But no, Instagram Live will shut your video down if they see you playing a song for more than like 30 seconds or some shit like that. So again, I mean, while it makes sense to us that
The West.
them doing their deep dives would obviously get more eyes on their product, to them it's like, oh, you're just stealing my content and now making money off of my own content. That's how they see it.
yeah,
You know?
it's very black and white.
Because
Yeah.
again, remember, those YouTube niggas that are getting 100,000 views on a video, they're getting paid for that shit, right? And they're not kicking nothing back to Toei. So
They're kicking a whole lot of people back to Toei.
That's what it depends what you consider currency to be. Like, do you want like physical money, or do you want You want the views.
I'm sure Toei wants the physical money. Like, if someone was a Toei affiliate and was doing that shit, they would have no issue with that. Or if Toei had their own YouTube page in the West and was doing some shit like that, they would have no issue with it. But because, again, yes, while we're getting the people on it, a lot of people in the West don't pay for Crunchyroll, don't pay for Funimation to watch that shit. They'll go on one of these anime free sites and watch that shit.
No,
Because they don't have the bread or the time or whatever.
But they do that in Japan
while
as
they're
well.
getting but they're not. But the difference is, in Japan, a lot of people are buying merch from Toei.
merch sales.
We're not doing that shit here.
We
Not a lot of people are
too.
not from
hold
Toei.
Hold on. Yes, because think about
Yeah.
Funimation, that all funnels back up to Toei. Toei is giving the product to Funimation to sell, to Crunchyroll to sell. Like a lot of the cons you go
They're
to, the merch
licensing
that they
it
sell,
to them.
they're licensed, like Bandai and all that. Like that.
So that One Piece hoodie, One Piece sweater you have.
Yeah,
That's from where?
That's from Box Lunch. That came directly to Box Lunch. Box Lunch has a license to sell One Piece affiliation stuff. That all funnels back up to Toei at the end of the day. They get that money. Yeah, it was sold by Box Lunch, but it's Box Lunch.
It's licensed product. It's officially licensed product.
Yeah.
So the manufacturer of those goods had to pay for the license in order to do it. So that means that they paid in advance to use the characters from that particular IP or whatever, logos or text images for that particular IP, and it gets approved by the IP owner. So Toei had to approve of the merchandise, and then it basically gets its official, this is officially licensed merchandise. We allow this merchant to sell it. They paid for the license and we approved it. It meets our standards, or it doesn't misrepresent our brand. So we authorize it to be sold. So like merchandise and stuff like that does kick back to the companies. I mean,
because if you start selling merchandise with like One Piece shit and you're not going back to Toei, you get sued like a motherfucker.
Yeah, anybody selling unlicensed merchandise
that is praising
can get sued.
They're shutting down videos that are praising your shit and not using a lick of your own content, and you're shutting those down. Imagine somebody selling a T-shirt with Luffy on it that doesn't come from you. There's absolutely nothing creative about that other than drawing the little Luffy on that motherfucker. You're just stealing money from Toei at this point, because you could probably sell it at $10 when Toei's selling it at $25, and Toei's gonna be like, "What the fuck are you doing, bro?"
Yeah, but again, right? So, so another thing is, a lot of these YouTube pages, while they may not have One Piece merch that they're selling, they're also selling their own particular merch as well, right? Mm-hmm. And they're getting eyes from people seeing Toei shit on their page, and then they're going and spending their dollar to pay for that person. Like who was the YouTuber that you were talking about before, John?
Totally not Mark.
Totally not Mark. I don't know if he has merch, but if he does, he probably has merch with his face on it. Maybe a mug, maybe a T-shirt, maybe a hat, maybe a hoodie or whatever.
But that has nothing to do with
everyone. I'm about to get it to Toei. So people are coming to his page to look at Dragon Ball, One Piece shit, and they're all watching it, and now they're paying their dollar to go and buy his merch. I'm not saying that they're not buying Toei's merch, but Toei is also losing dollars on the merch that he's selling off of using their content to now spread.
No, I know we have to wrap it up, but give me something real quick. Even though they're coming into his channel to hear him talk about Toei's IPs, right? It's not the same, because when he's talking about it, he's talking from his perspective. He's giving his point of view about this thing, and then somebody buys the merch, his merch with his face on it. That has nothing to do with Toei. They just like who he is and how he explains things.
But then why is Toei going and giving him strikes? Because he's talking about their shit.
It's because he uses footage. He uses like episode footage in the videos. So like if he's talking about the day that Goku fought Master Roshi at the World Martial Arts Tournament, he's going to show you that fight while he's talking about it. It'll be cut, you know what I'm saying? Like it won't be like the whole thing just straight, no, nothing. It'll be in context. Like he'll show you specific maybe moves or parts of the fight that relate to what it is he's discussing. But it's because he's actually showing the footage on screen that Toei's saying, this is our product. Like you're literally just showing our product to your audience, and we're not getting paid for that. So here's a copyright strike. Like they just, it's that simple for them. They don't want anybody that is not themselves to be able to use their product in any way, shape, or form without their consent. So with Toei, it's weird.
All right, so that was Toei's problem. Fucking Toei.
I'm not saying what they're doing. I'm not saying what they're doing is right. Nor do I. Nor do I agree with their moves. But I understand it from a business aspect. You know, you got to protect your dollar at the end of the day. You know, if someone comes and starts doing deep dives on Paradise Podcast, I'm gonna want my money if they're making 100,000 off that shit, bro. Ain't no way. So, but yeah, I mean, I think that was a good little discussion that we had there. That was a little cute little discussion. So let's end this off like we usually do. John,
let's
Johnny
do it.
B.
You guys ready? You guys ready for the episode number?
Oh man, if this nigga is in the 300s.
Oh no, almost no.
Oh, I told you. Let me know when you get to 300, bro, so we can start watching it together.
Okay. Well, on the last episode
of Dragon Ball Z.
Of Dragon Ball Z, yes.
Sorry,
we were at episode 263, and I am now on episode 284.
Ooh, you're almost
20 epies.
So
I am almost done.
284.
You're really enjoying this arc. You've been busting these shits out. I can't lie to you.
It's also the pressure I get from Siamata. My wife is very like, can we watch One Piece now? I'm just like, yes. Give me a second. We'll sit down and we'll watch an episode. Like sometimes we'll only get like one episode before she completely falls asleep, and then I'm like, all right, I can't watch it now that she's asleep, so I gotta pause on that shit. But she's really the one pushing me to get through these episodes. But yeah, so we're at 284. I actually just finished the little mini filler arc that they shoved in the middle of this thing.
That Christmas shit.
So there's a filler arc of like maybe like 5 episodes or so, maybe like 4 or 5 episodes, where it's basically just all recap.
Oh yeah.
So they
I tell people all the time, if you don't want to watch the whole beginning, just watch those 5 episodes and keep going.
And just keep it moving. But you know, you miss a whole bunch of shit. So there's a lot, right? There's a lot to dissect. Because you know the arc is moving really fast, everything is kind of progressing the way that it is, and we finally got Robin's backstory. Right, so they gave us the story of Ohara, and and that island.
Here comes the lore, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, so there's
But you finished the whole backstory, right?
The whole backstory.
Oh, all right. How did you? First things first. How did you feel when you finished it?
So it's definitely a very tragic story. The Japanese voice actor for Robin as a kid was incredible. Yeah. Like that little girl's voice or that actress's voice, whoever played that child's voice during that segment did such a phenomenal job. She really does tug at your heartstrings in that voice. But it's just interesting. Like it made sense, right? Deuces. So it made sense, and it finally put a lot into perspective, right? So like I've been talking about like how we didn't get anything on Robin when she joined the Straw Hat crew. She just kind of like inserted herself onto the fucking ship, and Luffy was cool with it, so everybody had to accept it. And she definitely made her stay, right? Like she had her charm and her moments where she definitely interacted well with the crew. It wasn't like she was just a hater or anything like that. She kept quiet. She understood her place a little bit, and she also didn't know everybody that well, nor was she trying to get to know anybody that well that soon either. So she was always a quiet character. So just being able to finally get into her backstory, or at least have the reasoning to get into her backstory, is rewarding just for that alone. But just the story about like where she comes from and about these scholars that were villainized and targeted by the world government, it just kind of sets the stage for the climate that the rest of the anime is going to be underneath, because you feel the entire time that you're watching the anime that that the Marines and the government are the bad guys in the story, which is supposed to be the opposite. It's supposed to be the pirates are the bad guys in the story, and the Marines and the government are trying to maintain peace and justice, like the way that any other policing organization would. But all of the characters that they've shown us from the Marines have all been diabolical in some way, shape, or form. They've all been either negative or have, like nefarious, intentions for whatever the hell they're about to get themselves into. And nobody actually seems to be doing anything justly except for Smoker and the swordsman girl that works underneath him.
Yeah.
I forget her name at the moment.
It's her name.
But you know who I'm talking about. The one
Yeah, I know exactly
that
what you're talking
Zoro
about.
thinks looks like his old friend.
Tashigi.
So,
Oh, you know why? Wait, what'd you say? The one Zoro that what?
that Zoro thinks looks like his old friend.
Yeah.
No, she looks just like her.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So, those are the only two Marines, or the only two people of authority that we've seen that actually do what they do for like good reasons, or at least justifiable reasons. Like they actually want to help people, which is the reason why Smoker does things against his better judgment, because his sense of justice is a little bit stronger than his sense of judgment. So you understand sometimes things need to, like you have to look the other way in order to get the correct result. Like what he was learning about Luffy, and Luffy dealing with Crocodile and Alabasta. So we've only seen the government in this real negative light, and Robin's backstory drives that point home even more, just because like and I can see like where the conspiracy theory talk comes into play, where everybody talks about, oh yeah, like I see it on Twitter all the time about like how deep the lore for One Piece really is. Like once you dive into it, and now that I'm learning about it, I see exactly the direction we're going in. And they're not that it's unheard of in actual history, right? Like when you look back at like when you look back at like European history, the Nazis burned books. You know what I'm saying? They tried to eliminate, historical documentation and relevance in a particular culture, or anything that delegitimizes their agenda. Anything in history that might actually disprove whatever type of propaganda they're trying to make the normal. So in One Piece, we have the world government trying to cover up what happened during this one time period. I don't know, what was it, like 100 years or 400 years or something like that is the time period.
The
100-year void, something.
100-year void, I think it's
something
called.
like that. Like 100 years of history is just missing.
Yeah.
And supposedly, Robin's hypothesis is that the poneglyphs are the actual history.
Yes.
Just because it's indestructible.
Yes.
So just like trying to figure out, okay, what was going on during that time period, right? And then trying to figure out what would these two factions be arguing over and warring with each other over, and how could eliminating one side of that conflict create the world organization or the world government that would govern over 170 countries at that point. like so who was this opposing force, and what exactly was the conflict over to begin with? And obviously that's what the scholars were trying to figure out, and they were just learning about like what was going on, and they obviously had learned too much. And any totalitarian military operation is going to make sure that it maintains its dominancy over the people, and controlling what you can read and what you can learn about is a way for a government to keep its people uneducated, and in order to keep the status quo. So those are themes that happen in real life, and themes that have happened in regimes in actual history and world history. So I really like it. Like I've always liked Robin's character because she's an archaeologist and I'm an actual history buff. So they're just there's a lot of potential storytelling that I know I'm going to be treated with that has to do with the world of One Piece and its history, and how that history, kind of trickles into the characters that we meet along the way. So that's going to be really interesting. I saw the fight with Luffy and Bluno. So they
You put that
revealed
nigga in a fucking box, my nigga.
Gear
they
Secando.
revealed that Luffy has a buff, I guess, or like a power
Gear
up.
Secando.
Super Saiyan boy.
Yes.
Gear
said-
Yeah.
and he teased Gear 3. Like he was like, "Oh, I didn't even use Gear 3." So it's cool. I liked it. It looked really interesting.
Mhm.
Gear 2, right?
Gear 2,
Yeah.
right? And it definitely
How he
makes
says that shit in
stronger.
Japanese is hard.
Gear
as hell.
Segundo. Is this?
Gear
It sound like it's
Secando. That shit is
Yeah.
hard, bro. That shit is hard. That
So
should be a drop, bro.
so
I got you.
I like it. I like
Well, I don't want Toei to get me though.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got you.
Facts.
You're
my
learning.
only thing is that I hope that they definitely give us the explanation. Like I know he's not going to give it to me right now because the fight is happening and there's a whole bunch of other stuff is happening, but we haven't had
We didn't get a real explanation.
Is that a spoiler? Is that a spoiler if I give you the explanation?
It is.
Yes,
It is.
yes, it is.
because we haven't
It
had
is.
any explanation, so don't
Alright,
say
cool.
anything yet. So the only reason why I say that is because so far we have been with Luffy the entire time.
Well, because you didn't have Luffy for a minute, that's why.
We haven't seen that many moments where he would be by himself learning new techniques. You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
don't really do that.
that's what I'm saying. Like
You don't really do that.
just hear me out, right? Because I'm pretty sure there's a viable explanation for it, and it will
You're talking about. I'm sorry to cut you off, but you're
him
talking
learning
about
how to do
Iron Body.
too. No, well, just
No,
he said that he had saw the CP9 guys using their techniques, and he was able to copy them.
that's your explanation right there.
So he's a prodigy in a
explanation.
sense, right?
That's literally your explanation right there.
He's like Nick Cannon in Drumline. The nigga can't read his notes, but that nigga can beat the hell out of a drum.
I get the analogy and it's perfect. I just it's like when Goku does something, right? Like Goku will go in the
they talk
hyperbolic
about
time
it.
chamber and he'll actually say it took me a while and I was working on this new technique, or so and so taught me this new thing, and you know what I'm saying? Like there's actual training involved. Like Goku is trying to learn new things and become stronger. And I like the fact that Luffy can be a prodigy and learn, techniques like that fast, because it just adds to the possibilities of what his character could do in the future.
It
Let me stop you right there, John. I think this is still what I. No, I'm not spoiling anything. This is the first.
No. I'm saying John is gonna spoil himself if he keeps talking the way he's talking.
This is the only thing. This is the only thing, and I always thought about Luffy. The only thing he really be focusing in is fighting, bro.
Yeah.
Only thing he pays attention to, like that he really cares about, like when there's something
and food,
because that nigga just likes to eat. But fighting is like that one thing. So I think that's why he learns super fast, because he catches on to fighting super fast. Like any type of fighting, he catches on super fast.
Well, it was just the way that he did the transformation implies that like he's had time to fuck with it a little bit. So it just you know, it would have been nice to at least know when the hell he discovered it or how he was fucking around to figure out that he could do it. To just do it on command, you had to have known how to do it, and you had to have practiced it at least once beforehand. So we just never saw it, obviously, because they wanted it to be the reveal of, you know, look, Luffy's getting strong.
But I don't think actually I don't think he did that for
Gear Second. From what I remember,
for Gear Second. He did that shit on the spot.
That was on spot. So it's like Super Saiyan
On the
Goku.
spot.
It wasn't like he trained and prepped for it. Like it just he kind of
Gear
just like
3. Gear 3 he had been training, or he says that he had been training that one. But if I remember correct, because I just recently watched it a couple of months ago, Gear 2, that nigga was just like, okay, I see what y'all doing. I'm gonna just do it too.
You see how they move fast? Like he saw that they're moving faster. He's like, how y'all doing that? So he caught on to like, oh, they're doing something with their speed. Blah blah blah. He's like, all right, then I had to figure out how to do it.
Oh, they did give an explanation on why.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta wait. Okay. The answer to your question, John, is you will get the explanation, and when you do, it's just that much better. You just have to be patient. So much better.
It's great.
And that's why everybody's just like, oh yeah, no. Gear 2 makes complete sense. And I'm just like, no, the fuck it doesn't.
When it's explained,
it definitely makes total sense.
You
know it's Oda, my nigga. He gonna make sense, bro.
It's fine. I'm just
he gonna make change, my nigga.
First time view, right? First time watch. So I'm going off of like, you know, if this was like a week-to-week anime for me, these would be my thoughts and impressions on what it is that I'm seeing. You know, so there's only one negative takeaway that I've had about this arc so far, because everything has been really great. Usopp being the real MVP and getting the Giants on his side.
Gang Usopp, son.
You know, Usopp fucking shooting the government flag into.
Oh, you got to that part. Oh, that shit was hard, bro.
There's been a lot of really dope moments in this arc, and I really appreciate it, and I like it a lot. My only gripe is that I just felt like we were going through the same exact shit that we went through with Nami.
Mm-hmm.
For Robin.
You know, I don't need your fucking help. I don't need your fucking help until, oh my God, I'm crying and I need your help. You know, like, I get it. I know why they're different. I know exactly why they're different.
No, that's not what I was gonna say. I was gonna say that.
Sorry,
everybody's
siren.
Motherfucker. I hope they get to whoever they need to get to. No, what I was gonna say is that that's everybody's backstory besides, like, well, we haven't seen Zoro's yet, but if you remember, Chopper was the same
chunk of Zoro's, maybe not the whole thing, but we saw him as a child and him getting his ass beat by his friend.
When I mean, sorry, not backstory, but like, you know, that little arc that they go through where they don't need Luffy's help, and then they eventually.
The only nigga that doesn't do that is Usopp. Only nigga that doesn't do that.
I say Zoro too. Zoro
didn't want to go with him.
Thing where he went on his own when he freaking fought Luffy so that he could leave the pirate.
No, but that's different.
No.
That was a conflict. We're talking about when they get into the ship.
When they go to the ship.
Like Robin's been on the ship this whole time, but she hasn't been on the ship this whole time.
She wasn't like a beginning.
She's what's her name from Alabasta? What's her name? Princess Evie. She was Vivi, basically. She's Vivi.
Yeah. Actually, very true. She was just with them for the ride. But yeah, Chopper had the same thing. The nigga didn't want to go, and then he eventually left. Sanji, the same thing. He didn't want to go. Then red leg or whatever, one leg, whatever that nigga's name is.
Zeph.
He was like, yo, Zeph. Yeah, he said, get the fuck off my ship. You better go and find the all blue motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. I think Zoro was the same way. Zoro didn't want to go. Luffy saved his life, and then he was like, I bet.
Usopp is the only nigga.
Usopp definitely did the same thing. Usopp was not. Yes, he was gonna go on his own adventure. He was. Christine, hold on. Let me. Yeah, he was gonna go on his own adventure, and then Luffy and Zoro was like, oh, nah, bro, come on with us, and he was like, nah, I'm gonna go and adventure by myself, and then. Zoro was like, yo, shut the fuck up and get on the ship, bro. And then that's when he got on the ship. So I think everybody's like how they join the ship is kind of the same way until you get to the next person where it's like he kind of just comes on.
The next person's the same way too.
He wanted to come though.
No, he did not.
Yeah, he didn't want to come.
Without
spoiling, yes.
No. We're not gonna say nothing else. She just didn't want to go.
It was very disgusting how it happened. That's it. Call it a day. Continue.
This nigga. Go ahead. My bad. We went on a tangent.
The way Shawnee puts it, like they're just gonna fucking find Frankie on the ship one day. Like, when the fuck did you get here?
No.
I wasn't talking about him. I'm talking about
it's not him.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. That's why I was just like, yeah, I get that.
But anyway, yes. Everyone's how they get on the ship is kind of the same. Where it's like, no, I don't. But I feel like with the women, I guess they did it a little bit more dramatic because
because of their physical.
It's the early 2000s. Yeah, it's the early 2000s. You know how anime be with the early 2000s and women. They treat them like dog water. So it's like, oh yeah, I don't want any help. I don't need your help. I don't want it. And then finally she's like, Luffy, help me! And then Luffy's like, all right, I got you. You already knew that.
Yeah,
that's why I'm here.
Yeah, that's all I needed to hear.
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
I needed to hear you say it, baby.
Facts. They always got to be the damsel in distress,
but I feel like that point only became more and more obvious with this little filler arc that we had, where they were doing like the recap of how everybody joined the Straw Hats, and then they showed Nami's recap, and then we had that moment where she's sitting there stabbing herself in the arm, crying over and over again, and then she's like, "Help me." And he's just like, "Of course I will, you stupid bitch!" Like,
I told you. That's why. Like he's like, I told you. That's why I didn't leave, nigga. The fuck? I was waiting for you to say.
That's actually why I'm still on this island. I should have been left. I should have been gone.
So that's the only thing that I didn't like, was just that it just felt too much like Nami's story. Also, like, just with that part. So I would have appreciated just a little bit something else, But she finally gave in and basically said, "Fucking help."
She wants to live.
And
she was gonna die.
And I think that's why it's sometimes it's hard to have it.
Live.
It's hard to have the conversation with us because you are going on it. You look at it from like a week to week perspective, but if you're looking at it from like a spamming perspective, and because we already know what happens, when you get further, you'll start to see and learn that it's a lot deeper when it comes to Robin. Right now, it seems that her and Nami are the same, but as you transition through the arc and when you get more information, you'll definitely see that, like Nami's reason and Robin's reason and everything that they've been through are like night and day. So eventually,
yeah. Well, I mean,
you already did it. He already knows.
No. He got to finish the whole thing. You got to finish the whole thing. Leave it at that.
Yeah, he does have to finish.
Yeah, I believe.
I mean, he saw her backstory, but
I know, but it's more. It's more. Leave it at that.
Yeah, I believe that there's more. Usually, like when I have questions, I'm not really like literally asking you guys. I'm like hypothetically asking people, because I know you guys know the answers. Wait, I didn't even hear what he said.
No, so because we're gonna answer them.
Yeah, no, please. No, I don't necessarily want an answer.
This nigga will answer it for sure. This nigga like, wait,
Bro.
let me explain.
I've been like, I've always wanted to know, like, why does Luffy wear that red vest? And he'd be like, oh, well,
Oh, there's no reason. I guess that's what he just woke up with.
He woke up with that.
But he left. Yes. There's no real reason. But I mean, we know why he wears the straw hat.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they show us.
Oh man. So you know what all right. So we gotta we all have to see it together. That might be the one that we all have to see. Well, Shawnee, you gonna have to come to Jersey so we can watch this shit, bro. I cannot lie to you.
I'm gonna go watch Jujutsu Kaisen on Thursday. I'm gonna go watch it again in Jersey. Like I watch it 2-3 times.
Ooh, okay. I'm watching Jujutsu Kaisen too. I actually wanted to do a segment on that.
Is Red supposed to be like a prequel movie, or is it like what he's been doing now?
They haven't given us a trailer, but we just know it's the story of Shanks.
To some level.
I would hope it's a prequel film so that I could watch it too and not really spoil anything that's happening in the current.
It's gonna spoil things for you though. It's gonna spoil.
Sure. Even if it's a prequel, for sure.
It's gonna spoil it.
Damn.
But because if it's a prequel, they're still gonna include everything because there's prequel stuff all over the place.
Yeah,
that's the thing. So it's gonna spoil you.
And where we're at in the anime right now, it's like
There's
Yeah.
backstories that everybody. Un moquito,
Yeah.
andaba así. The little mosquito was like this. That nigga got a backstory. I promise you.
Nah, he's not wrong. Like, I mean,
promise
even
you.
in the arc that we're in now, the backstory that they gave about the main, I guess, excuse me, some of the main protagonists in this arc right now has to do like Shanks is in that backstory, so it's like
Yeah,
it's
so
it's a
there's
lot. So
layers.
yeah,
It's a lot.
But yeah,
but again, man, I'm happy that
He's not
you are
done.
enjoying. Oh, you're not done.
This is the last thing. The last
Oh,
thing I'm
my
gonna say
bad.
is
Christ.
I just finished the last filler episode, and I needed to watch all the filler stuff because
So you get
it
my
in.
wife hadn't seen the beginning of One
Oh,
Piece.
shit.
Like she jumped on like
Alabaster.
at like Whiskey Peak.
Okay.
So she
Okay.
saw most of the Alabaster stuff. I watched a lot of that by myself, but then she saw like everything that happened on Drum Island, and like when they went,
Skypiea and all that
she saw like a bunch of that, and then she saw like a whole bunch of stuff that was happening in Alabaster, like when they were having the war over the city and everything. Like she saw all of that. So she's been watching since then. She's been watching since Alabaster. So she watched like all of Skypiea and all of the other stuff with me. And now Water 7 and Ennis Lobby.
Ennis
Lobby.
Okay, man.
So
I'm glad you've made it a family affair.
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna propose something. I'm gonna propose something real quick. Once John is done with this arc, we gotta do a ranking from all the characters from the beginning of the story till this arc. I'll make it if I have to.
Like a ranking episode.
No, like the characters, like all the
No,
characters.
yeah, what I mean, a rank like for the podcast.
Yeah, for a ranking episode. Yeah.
Okay,
That'll be dope. That'll be dope.
I'm down. I'll send you the link to do the ranking so you can input all the characters and get that ready. That's fine.
All right. So
John, again, I'm before you end it, I just want to say, man, I'm really glad that you're enjoying it. You're 300 episodes in. You have been greatly rewarded. The next arc you're gonna enter, most people don't really like it. They call it one of the worst arcs. I personally,
I hate that shit.
I hate it.
I understand why people don't like it, but the ending of that arc,
it's just slow.
Trust me, I hate that
the arc is slow, but the ending, mueve que, man.
Well, it's because this arc is so high octane.
Yeah, that is true.
It can't just be like I'm pretty sure after this, and I know you guys hate when I do my predictions, but I'm pretty sure that like after this whole thing,
I'm confusing the next arc. Okay, let me see.
After this whole thing, we know that
yeah.
Luffy and the Straw Hats are gonna be public enemy number fucking 1. We already
they
know
just,
that. Like
they just attacked a government building and shot the government flag. They were enemy number 1 as soon as they shot that
burned
shit.
It. They didn't that shit was
it
Luffy's burst like into flames. They burned.
First of all, the fact that Luffy does not know that this nigga Usopp gets me mad as fuck. Number 2, this nigga's like Soga King, shoot that shit. That nigga said, say less, nigga.
Is it my new jumbo slingshot, bitch? And they fucking
that shit up. You're gonna see why I hate the fact that he does not know that nigga Usopp in a couple of episodes, bro. You'll see.
I mean, Chopper and Luffy.
Chopper like 7, nigga. Fuck gullible. That nigga. That nigga Chopper be getting me mad too. Gullible as fuck.
So. Like I'm pretty sure that they're gonna.
You're gonna get to like 500 episodes. You're gonna get to 500 episodes by the summer, bro.
Not even
more than likely.
He getting that shit in May. He got 500.
That's the summer.
No, May's the spring, nigga.
I guess, bro. The end of May, early June. Yeah, John, go ahead. We
gotta get out of here. We've definitely kept you guys here for way too long, and if you've made it all the way to the end of the podcast, we love and appreciate you very, very much. Thank you for hanging out with us. If you are watching us on YouTube, don't forget to like the video, share it with friends and family that might be interested in any topics that are anime and video game related. We talk about it all. What did you guys think about today's episode? How did you feel about the state of play? No, we're a little late on the state of play, but what were your thoughts? What were your takeaways? How weird is Exo Primal to you? Let us know. And Toei being hacked, are you upset about the potential delays that we're having with ongoing anime series coming from Toei Animation? Let us know down in the comments section. Reach out to us on all of our social media platforms. Paradise is on everything. We are on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Wherever you like to be, that's where we at. And you can find us on that platform and you can hang out with us there. And if you're listening to this podcast on Anchor, you can also donate to the podcast, and any and all monetary donations are greatly appreciated. It helps us give more back to you guys. And there is bonus content available to anyone interested. We have a Patreon, and you can become a patron to our Patreon page and get access to some of our anime live reactions that we do, as well as some other bonus content that's going up there pretty soon. We got a lot coming out in the very near future.
Promote your video.
Be on the lookout for that. Video is out. The how to repair your 3DS's Wi-Fi card is out. The 3DS's eShop is going away very, very soon. So if you need to make sure that your system is ready to go so you can make some downloads before that internet goes bye-bye, do it now. Watch that video and let me know if it was an easy or a difficult fix to do on your 3DS. And that's it. That's all we got for today.
Also, last
That's
thing.
it.
No, it's not, because I also stream live on our Paradise Twitch Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays from 6. Yeah, I'm streaming, man. I'm trying to get the page active. We got like 14 followers. We're trying to get 50 so we can get affiliated. The affiliation don't really mean shit, but we need the followers. So please, please, please join us on there. Any game you guys want me to play, I can play it. I literally have 5 different consoles in this crib. So please, 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 please.
Yeah, I gotta make him play Sony exclusives, and just to see him get mad.
All right, y'all.
Well, I got something for you. Bitch ass nigga.
What the fuck is this?
Oh, they actually work.